We pick up right where we left off. We see Severance and Tar leading the group away from the Valhaven Occult Society chantry. And it's from behind them, cutting into the scene, where we see Claire and Floss. You all have just came back to effectively a crime scene. Yuri knocked out, the chantry attacked, a giant hole in the wall, a quarterstaff covered in blood. I believe Claire found some sort of fur and asked Yuri what happened. And Yuri told you guys about a figure in a trench coat, and how they kind of just knocked Yuri out immediately. There's a trail of blood that Severance and Tar seem to be following. I think now is when Claire and Floss approach the two of them.
It's a really funny monkey. God damn it.
Claire, Floss, do you guys say anything to Severance or Tar?
They know about the the fur and stuff, right?
No, they don't. This is immediately having left off.
Okay, I thought they were there to look at it.
No, remember, I jumped off the building.
Oh, okay.
We were on the other side of the building because we jumped out the window, but y'all went.
Oh, right, you guys were out front.
I guess I hand a piece of fur to Severance to see if she knows what it could have been from.
Would this be something that I can that Severance would know from fighting monsters already?
You can roll a history check with advantage.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know if I rolled one last session, but like, what would this be like specifically in the class of like beast, like animal, like because Floss hunted for what? 15.
You can roll a nature check for me.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, why is my nature 0? What the fuck?
I got a 15.
I guess I can roll. Is this like alt time then Floss? Am I stupid?
Let me wait until Floss rolls to see what
that's a indescript. Let me roll that again. 9.
Okay, with a 9, Floss, this is definitely animal fur. Severance, with your roll, this appears to be some kind of fur from either a wolf or some kind of lycanthrope type creature. However, there is something off with it. This isn't your typical wolf type creature you're dealing with. This fur is much, much thicker, and it's white in nature.
It seems that it could be something of the lycanthrope, but maybe in the same family tree. But it's a lot thicker than what it usually would be.
Should be going by
Severance?
silver.
Severance actually turns and holds the fur up to Tars and compares the two.
It's more of a dull gray than Tar's coat.
Well, is it the same kind of like thickness?
No, it's actually oddly thicker.
Okay. My weapon's made of silver, so I'm not worried about that.
Do werewolves really do they exist in this world?
Are you asking that
Yes.
in character, Claire?
Being a vampire?
Oh.
Being a vampire, you asked that?
Yeah, I asked that in character.
I love that. Hell yeah.
Yes, they do.
Can you see like any sort of paw prints on the ground or like because I know there's a blood trail. Could there be like
Give
well,
me a quick investigation roll.
can I also investigate as well?
Absolutely.
I got a 9.
Okay.
I get half a point of XP.
With that low of a roll, guys, you just see this stream of blood that's slowly getting thinner as it goes forward into the city.
I think I'm just gonna follow the trail.
You guys follow this trail, and eventually it leads towards the outskirts of Valhaven, near burnt out old homes that nobody's thought of in years. And eventually it leads you towards this half slope towards the ground and this large sewer pipe, sort of this like half circle entrance that's kind of embedded in the ground here, and opens out into like this small lake. The putrid water, if you could call it water, coming forth appears to be mixing with the blood somewhat, making it harder to follow the trail.
Is there no other way besides can you explain the scene one more time? Sorry.
Absolutely. So it's like I think it's like the outskirts of Valhaven, right? These are like old, kind of burned
Right.
out homes, and there's like this slope, maybe like a 45-degree angle slope that goes down, and then there's maybe like some grass and stuff that kind of comes out from that, and immediately to the right, like if you took that slope down, you would find sort of like embedded in a wall, for lack of a better term, this half circle entrance into the sewers of Valhaven. And like there's this green, murky swamp type water that opens up into like this large pond of muck. And the blood trail leads into that, but it seems to be like mixing with this muck as it goes deeper into this sewer.
Oh.
Is it like a sewer drain, or is it like an actual like entrance into it?
It's like a large entrance. It's not like a drain pipe.
Can you enter without getting in the water or
I think that off to like the right and the left, there are little steps that go up towards like a little awning that like is for public workers, you know, like people who work in the sewers.
I'm sorry if this is a really dumb question. Are we still at the place with like the what's her name?
No, you are no longer at the Valhaven Occult Society. You are
Okay.
across
Following
the
a trail of
city.
blood. Yeah. Austin?
What?
We're following the trail of blood, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just making sure that's what we're doing because I got a little lost at the very, very beginning, but I was listening for the rest of it. Okay, we're good.
I guess I'm gonna go into the place.
Wait, like into the sewer?
Yeah.
I was gonna. I know. Hold on, I'll bring this up in character. I know that we all want to. No, sorry, fuck.
We have what?
head, head head on a pike tomorrow morning. No, I know that we all wanted to like go down here and find Tar's disciples and stuff, but we should probably get a short rest in. Especially if we're going
Oh,
to,
yeah.
especially if they were taken by force. That's probably a good idea.
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
Is
Severus
there like
actually looks at Tar before she lets it back. I don't think we have time to rest. They could be in danger
Oh.
right now.
I don't say anything. There's just a look of worry and anger on my face right now.
how long is a short rest, Austin?
I think an hour for a short, 8 for a
So
long.
we don't really have short or long
Oh.
rests in Reliance. The idea is that like if you guys quote unquote rest, you'll regain your health. So like if you guys take an hour or 2 hours or even just sleep, that's when your health will regain to full. We don't.
To full?
Yeah.
Okay. So we can take. Okay. So we can take an hour and
Yeah,
get everything.
but
Does that
if-
include like abilities that are based off of like sleep or like
No,
daily?
because those are usually once daily.
Okay.
If you guys
Has
do
24 has 24 hours, like how long has it been since, like, let's say what was the first thing that we did with before meeting Tar? I forget. What did we do
it's maybe been 3.5 hours.
Oh.
since like all like that dungeon was only like an hour and a half,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you guys are taking an hour of downtime here, I'd like to know what you guys do.
Severance takes out a potion that Floss had actually given to her at one point and hands it back to Floss.
Is it?
Before she,
Oh, go ahead.
it is. You handed me a potion whenever before we had entered the like dungeon
The
when we were fighting all
Molosseum.
the zombies. Before Severance hikes out the bottom of her skirt and starts going into the sewer.
Holy shit. Okay. So instead of resting, you hand Floss the health potion, hike your skirt up, and just start walking into the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
I follow.
That's not really like okay. The Floss is like she wants to help. That's
Mm-hmm.
not exactly her prerogative, and she doesn't want to die, so she's gonna take an hour. Floss is gonna.
Okay. So in character, what this looks like. Yeah, Severance and Tar just start heading. Claire, I think you're still here, and Floss is still there.
Is there a comfy tree that I could put myself up
Yeah,
in?
I think maybe like off to the left, there's a tree that's growing out of like some of this weird like mud that's got like mushrooms all over it.
Yeah, I'll climb up there, and I actually want to get. I want to like attune. I know it takes a whole day, but I want to try and attune to the Book of Undeath.
Okay. So Claire, you see Floss takes that potion as the two others go into the sewer, and she like climbs up this tree and pulls out that grimoire that McNamara was using, the Book of Undeath, and begins to read it. Before I get to what you do, Floss, I need you to roll a common sense saving throw.
That's fine. I can do that. Let's chill. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We're good. Let me. Yeah, 14.
With a 14, you begin to think about what it would really be like if you died, Floss. I mean, you're very injured, so obviously, like it crossed your mind a little bit that if you went in there without resting, you could get seriously hurt and die. But let's be honest, Floss. If you died, who would miss you? Who do you have? Durakov and the Crow Network? Hell no, they left you to rot. They don't care about you. Your family's dead. You think Atreus would care? You're just his newest lapdog. You've got nothing and nobody.
I met him like 3 hours ago.
Yeah. And I think those thoughts kind of permeate as you begin reading about death, its importance, how to undo it, how people have undone it in the past. I think it sticks in your mind. Claire, you see Floss in the tree and the other two going ahead. What do you do?
I think I'm also gonna. I don't want to. Like, I am curious to see like what's gonna happen if they go inside, but for some reason, morally, it didn't feel right to like leave someone behind by themselves. So I decided to stay back. I kind of try to find like the shadiest tree and then just like cross my arms and just rest.
Okay.
Um,
God, I hate splitting the party in this way because it means that Claire and Floss will be an hour behind the rest of the group.
Yeah,
But-
but there's really like it's just a character thing. Like there's really no other way to
Yeah.
go about it.
Okay.
It kind of sucks that we might
No, it's
like
okay.
literally
I
just
can
not
think of
play the
something.
session.
I can seriously think of something. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna Andrea and Cass. I'm so sorry because I know that like splitting the party. It's like, oh fuck, now I get to
Yeah.
sit here for an hour, waiting, and that's
Yeah.
certainly not fun for you guys.
No.
Um,
It's a choice that I actively made in the integrity of what I wanted to do versus what my character would do.
Okay,
So
Andrea, I'm so
fine with
sorry.
waiting.
Okay.
Like my character's at 50 health, so this could lead to Severus getting injured. But I'm like, this. I don't think Severus could like sit idly while people might still be actively in
Yeah.
danger.
And Floss just is that kind of person at this point in the story.
Yeah. Could I take a health potion while walking though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay.
Time to
so wait,
be.
we're just gonna wait for an hour.
Or not-
An hour in game time, not IRL time. God, I hope it's
Okay.
not IRL time. I would say
Well,
you're
the-
probably going to be waiting maybe 15 to 20 before we revisit Claire and Floss.
Okay, see
if I
that's
had to
insane
guess.
because it's only been 3.5 hours since we started basically the campaign.
I
So I
just
imagine
don't-
that we would basically miss out on the whole dungeon.
Yeah, I don't want y'all to miss out on anything. That's very important to me. So like, I'm gonna make some shit.
Here's
work.
my puzzle room where you wait for 45 minutes for
That's
the door
right.
to
Here's the puzzle room where you wait for an hour. No.
open.
Tar and Severance. The two of you begin walking through this murky, gross swamp water. It's just the two of you here now in this darkness. You can see some of the blood still mixing in the sewer water. It's easy to follow for now. Do you guys say anything
Wait,
to each
okay.
other?
I'm so sorry. For some reason, my shit randomly cut out. So whatever. I heard the very last of what you just said. Could you repeat what you said one more time?
It's just Severance and Tar here, walking through
Right.
the sewer, through this muck, for a little bit, and you've been following this blood trail that's slowly getting harder and harder to follow as it blends with the sewer water, and it's just the two of you. You guys say anything to each other in this moment alone?
I think Severance is focused on like following the trail and like looking for any other signs of what could be going on.
Okay.
Tar is kind of like blindly walking through faster than he normally would walk.
Severance is also like kind of rushing through the water as well.
Yeah.
All right. As you travel further and further into the murky depths of this place, a dim light can be seen in the distance. Coming closer, the encompassing slate around you expands into almost a large antechamber of sorts with vaulted ceilings. This room is large in diameter, circular, and has 3 forks that seem to come out of it. But this isn't the most notable part of this large antechamber, as it seems some kind of ramshackle civilization has made this place its home, perhaps at one point, even having the name Ramshackle written on a sign to the right. Where this area would originally be a circular room with swamp water at its middle, it seems makeshift wooden platforms, pipes, stairs, and bridges hold together crumbling wooden homes and small abandoned shops on stilts, almost growing out of the sides of this place. The settlement seemingly goes upwards more than outwards. The small town of sorts seems to continue forward, down one of the routes ahead of you as well, with crisscrossing wooden and pipework bridges lining the way. The mood here is quiet, like the rest of the sewer you've trampled through. There are a few buildings of note, some shops that's long forgotten, a large building near the top of this chamber marked with the words Town Hall. Next to it, a small wooden building labeled Post Office. At the centermost point of this room, there's a small shack made of scrap with the words Water Purification Center etched in spade on the side. You can, out from this town, head right, left, or forwards. And forwards would bring you more through the town, but you can tell like it also goes deeper into the sewer.
Where does the blood lead?
The blood seems to be going to the right.
Okay. Is there any sign of life here or no?
I need you to roll a perception check.
I just got a nat 20.
Nat 20 is crazy work. You can hear, coming from one of the buildings, very shallow breathing.
I start heading towards that building.
It appears to be like a small home inlaid near the wall here. And as you approach, you hear a and then like the sound of like flesh on flesh.
Severance readies her weapon and slams open the door.
Roll a brawn check for me.
That is a 19.
With a 19, you kick open the door, splintering wood everywhere. You can see a very like small makeshift family home, a small kitchen table, a small dining room, what would be a living room with like a small radio that's all busted up. And sitting on their knees in this living room are three figures. They appear to be a small family of rat folk. As you bust the door down, they all look up at you, a mother, a father, and a son, with their eyes wide in fear as you crack the door open.
There's a group of missing people. Where did you hear them go?
They kind of look up at you. The wife speaks up, and she's kind of like shaking as she looks at you. I don't know.
I look to the father.
He kind of shakes his head no, and he says, I don't have the slightest idea. I mean, people come through here every once in a while, but
When was the last time you heard someone come through here?
I mean, it wasn't too long ago, maybe 45 minutes ago, but we try to stay out of their way.
What was it?
It was one of those guys from the place close by. I think he was a member of the Fang. He's a guy in a trench coat. He comes through here often, okay? Just don't hurt us, okay?
There could be other kids. Blood on your hands. You tell me everything you know.
Okay, yeah, I guess he's probably with the Fang. They're just east of here. They come through all the time.
Can I make an intimidation check?
Holy shit, yes, Tar.
Have I not been doing this whole time?
Severance, if you want to roll one as well, you can.
That is a 19 plus. I think I have a +6 to it now. Yeah, +6.
I got a 16.
With both of your rolls, the kid starts crying and walks over to the mom and like hugs her. And the dad like puts his hands up and he's like, I told you all I kind of know. I mean, they come through here all the time. I try to stay out of their way. It's none of my business, okay?
Guys.
Severance shakes her head disappointingly before she turns around and continues down the right hallway.
I snarl and walk out as well.
You hear the crying get louder from the child.
Like, Severance feels bad, but, like, she doesn't want to hurt them. She never really was going to, but, like, other people's lives are at hand here.
Sure. You guys are just going ahead, huh? All right.
I was gonna throw a chair, but I felt like that was gonna be too much.
With the kid there, I think you would see that Severance is approved.
Holy shit, we're already here, and I have to edit it because not everybody is here. This
Hold
is
on,
gonna
I
be-
just want to say something really quick. That was really fucked up of you.
Me?
You guys are bullying a rat family that didn't even do anything over fucking like what?
Hey, my students' lives are at risk.
Yeah, but okay,
Yeah.
but that's like if you're like if my mom got kidnapped and so I went to my neighbor's house and started beating them up.
We even hurt them.
What?
I would like
We
to
didn't
direct
lay a
you
hand on 'em.
We didn't
guys
touch them.
to
Yeah.
the scene in Table Plop.
W.
As you guys proceed to head further down this route, you travel for a little bit, and eventually you begin to see strange fungal growths all over the walls of the sewer as you keep going. These strange purple pods with tendrils coming out of them, almost fungal, mushroom in nature. And a couple of them lie before you in this now narrowing, tight corridor.
Oh, can I have my little book? Can I pull out my little book?
You pull up a Sigic language. Roll magic for me.
I will. Okay, my magic. Okay, that is 16.
On a 16, the Sigic language talks to you about how, like, mycology and how mushrooms are formed in certain cultures and how sometimes those mushrooms are toxic, and it gives you a list of examples of toxic mushrooms and, like, the environments that they're found in.
So it's just telling me these mushrooms are toxic, but not anything specific too much of what these do.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, I could have discerned that. Okay, thanks. She closes her book. You know what? After that, does it say like the name of it?
No, it doesn't. I mean, not this one specifically. It gives you a list of, like, specific mushrooms and, like, cases where they've been found, you know, like the kinds of environments. I don't have specifics
So
on hand, but
I have a Finch's Guide to Lesser Divine, a book on flora. Do you think it would say anything about these?
you can thumb through it and roll a common sense check.
Okay. That is a 14.
With a 14, you find no reference to anything that looks like this. This seems to be like the environment that these are grown in has probably produced something special here.
I'll just hit myself in the head with a shovel. Okay, cool.
I mean, they're definitely toxic mushrooms. Okay, so Severance, as you walk there, I need you to roll a lean saving throw.
Are you fucking joking, bro? Okay, well, what happens to me? I rolled a freaking. You said lean?
Yes, lean saving throw.
Okay, I got a 6, but also I get a point of XP.
On a 6, as you approach this mushroom, the water around you sloshes and you get in close proximity of it. And these spores come firing out, and you take 12 points of damage. And I need another lean saving throw.
Fuck you. Okay, that's a. You said lean? That's a 13.
On a 13, you are paralyzed for 1 round. That's effectively like 1 second. So, like, these fumes kind of like they begin to eat away at your skin a bit, and just for a moment, your nervous system seizes up and you're unable to move. But then you regain motor control.
Let me take my other 2 health potions. My other fucking couple health potions. Severance puts her hood up to like help try and like protect herself, I guess, from the spores. Love every attempt I made to help the situation didn't fucking work. That's annoying. Okay, this time I cover my face with my arm to go over here.
Okay. You're
So I'm like
good.
covering my mouth and nose.
Yeah.
Oh, am I good?
Tar, I'm watching your movement very carefully.
So you're not on a box.
Tar, I need you to pick a box in the grid. Okay. Severance, as you continue forward, you see more and more of these all throughout this narrow tunnel. Okay. We're doing great so far.
I'm assuming they have like 5-foot radius.
Maybe.
Why am I using my trackpad? I have a mouse.
It really is just a labyrinth, huh?
Ooh.
Okay. So Severance pulls her hood more firmly against her, and like make sure her mouth and nose is covered, and tries to cover more of her body. Also, how did it get her skin if she's like fully
I mean,
covered? Did it go through her
that's
clothes?
just a flavor effect.
Okay.
Like instead of just saying you take damage, it's like I don't know, they're mushrooms. They release spores or something.
Okay. So, mouth and nose covered, and like pulling her cloak or like surrounding her. She steps right here.
Roll a lean saving throw.
Oops.
Take advantage since you are covering your mouth.
Okay. Lean saving throw. That is a 15.
You had rolled a 14 last time and failed, right?
Yeah.
You walk next to this thing, the water sloshing at your feet, and you see the mushroom react. Spores come flying out, but you are just safe, having covered your points of entry.
How many feet can I jump?
I think you can like jump 1 square, if that makes sense. Otherwise, you'll have to roll for it.
Oh, I'll definitely roll for it. Can I jump to this
Yeah,
one?
that's fine. You're good.
Okay.
Although
Real.
Tar is a very big man, wouldn't you say?
Real. Well,
Is
yeah,
it-
he's like 8 feet tall.
Is it safe to assume that when he jumps into the swamp water, it makes a big splash?
Yes.
Aha, but I'm a vandal. Kidding. No. Yeah,
As
it
you
would.
do a big jump, the water goes everywhere, making this loud splash. And you see, though it's not in radius of any of you guys, these 3 mushrooms let out their spores into the air. None of them affect you guys, but you see that happen.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What happened?
The spores just went into the air, and this is like character or player knowledge, not character knowledge. That I'm just thinking of something, cooking up a plan.
Oh, also, you're here so you can see these. I'm sorry, Severance.
My fucking
Also,
god.
down here, there is a treasure chest. All throughout the sewer area, you're going to find some treasure chests, probably. There is loot in those treasure chests for you guys. I'm just telling you that way you guys know there is loot you can get and obtain if you try to get it.
Trying to see what I have. Oh wait, since I did my thing, I got torches. Okay, can I light a torch and reach over and light this on fire?
As
While
you light on
covering my mouth.
fire, I need you, both of you, to roll a lean saving throw.
That's an 18.
Lean saving throw. I got a dirty 20.
Okay, you guys both saved. You're only going to take half damage. Severance, reaches a torch over and lights the mushroom ablaze. Instantly, this giant blast, almost like a fireball radius, explodes in a 20-foot radius. Both of you take 2 points of damage.
Does that make sense?
Gas.
I mean, still, not all
Flammable
gases
gas.
are flammable. Whatever, this shit's fucking gay. Well, they shouldn't be here anymore. Then.
It is still there. It actually seems immune to fire damage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I
That's
am-
fucking stupid, Austin.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna. So this is a fungi. This is like a plant, right?
Yeah, it's this weird toxic plant thing that has been grown in this fucked up sewer, just like grown from shit and piss and blood.
Yeah, and you're telling me it's not flammable? You're trying to
It
tell me
certainly
that,
has a reaction to flame.
but it's not flammable.
It's not inherently flammable, but the gases that permeate around it are.
Okay.
That's fucking stupid.
I
I'm
have
not
an
gonna
idea.
lie to you.
I mean, wouldn't
Go
it
ahead,
be
Tart.
way too easy just for you guys to like kill these things, you know, and just walk through?
That's what I was gonna do.
You
I'm
could-
gonna run right here and hit
Tar.
it with Camilla's staff.
As you run at it, I need a lean saving throw, and then as you hit it, I need a lean saving throw.
So the first one is 15.
15 passes.
Okay.
You go running up towards it. Your footsteps echo throughout the chamber, and you see its spores release. And then I need that second roll.
Second roll. That is a 18.
With an 18, you're only gonna take half damage as you hit it. And I think maybe like this weird fungal growth comes out and like tries to stab you.
Okay.
That is 2 points of damage again.
Okay.
It's
Do I
still
need to roll
there.
for damage on the fungal thingy?
You see, like, you bonk it down into the ground, and it just regrows back up. These things seem impervious to damage.
That's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
It's to prevent you
Alright.
guys from just killing the puzzle.
So
That's why
I'm
it's
gonna roll
like
for
that.
stealth now, unless Severance wants to do something.
Yeah, you can roll stealth, absolutely.
Severance, you want to do something before I roll stealth?
Go ahead. I can't
Okay.
really take much more damage unless, like, I want to use all my health potions.
What is the modifier for stealth? Oh wait, we have it.
Yeah, I think it's just called stealth.
Hold on, I gotta go back to the page. Oops. Don't open Outlook. Come on now. Stealth. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're
I don't know
a
how
vandal,
that works.
So
Hold on.
you... Oh, okay.
I am too fucking big to stealth.
Well, you're also like a trained ninja, essentially, bro.
Fair. So does a dirty 20 work?
Dirty 20 works, absolutely.
Alright.
You slowly shift your legs, not raising them, almost shuffling without causing footsteps as you sneak past this, and it has no reaction to you.
Mm.
And you make it past without taking any harm. Hell yes. You open this chest, and you find inside these green glasses, which I will put in the chat for you. Hold on.
Mm. I have an even better idea that I should have used, but oh well. All right.
Where do you guys go from here?
I'm still gonna sneak back around here. Do I need to make another check, or am I
Yes,
still
I need
stealth?
you to roll another stealth check for me.
Okay. That is a 14.
14 is not good enough. You go to like shuffle your legs like last time to not make sound, and I think maybe you trip a bit. You catch yourself, but when your hand like grabs the wall, some bricks go falling down, clattering next to the mushroom. If you see its fumes come out, and I need a lean saving throw from you.
We don't talk about what I just rolled.
Was it bad?
It was in that one.
Natural 1. That is 8 points of damage for you, my friend.
Ooh, yummy.
Severance, from where you're standing, I think you can see these more ahead of you guys. Sorry.
Can I hop here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would I be able to hop here again?
Yes, for sure. Hell yeah, Severance, you are in the clear. You see like the fungi growing on the wall seems to stop around that area.
Can I? Oh, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out Camilla's staff again.
Okay.
Okay, so if I'm right here, I want to. Would I? How long is a quarterstaff again?
I genuinely have no idea. um, I know that like in D&D rules, doesn't it like give you the thing where it's like a long arm weapon, right? So you can hit things within 10 feet.
6 to 9 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that rule.
Okay.
And I feel like we should use it because it's really fucking cool.
So with that, would it be safe to assume that I could hit this square
Yeah, absolutely.
with just a staff? All right, I'm gonna hit that square with the staff.
You hit the ground and it makes this loud thwacking sound. As you're out of its radius, it doesn't hit you, but you see the mushroom reacts and spores release.
Oh, maybe that won't work. All right, I'm just gonna attempt to stealth again.
Okay, you can roll stealth for me.
That is a 19.
That's great, perfect. You shuffle your feet across and it doesn't seem to detect you.
And then I'm gonna roll for stealth on this one too. That is a 19 again.
Yeah, that's great. You go past this mushroom and it doesn't seem to see you at all.
Loot, loot, loot.
You find the Sandhawk, which is a rifle. Here, let me send it in here for you. You know the Sandhawk, don't you? You're a massive Borderlands fan. You get the reference.
Yes. Oh, W. And then I'm gonna roll the sneak past again. That is 17.
17's enough, yeah. You shuffle your
Okay.
legs and it doesn't seem to detect you as you go past.
That is a 6 on this one.
Once again, I think you trip and you catch yourself, but some like wood that's in the ground maybe breaks beneath you a little bit, creaking, and this thing releases some spores. I need a lean saving throw from you.
That is a lean 17.
You take 1 point of damage.
I hate odd health. I've taken a lot of damage so far. Oh well. These spores hurt. And then can I jump to here?
Yeah, that's fine. That's more than fine.
Okay.
You make it past these mushrooms. Congratulations,
W.
guys. You solved my mushroom puzzle. And I think
Cool.
with that, we're gonna cut back to the others. How do we feel about that?
Can I do one last thing first?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Do I notice that Severance has guns on her?
I would imagine so. Severance, where do you keep your gun?
I figured he would have seen me use the gun before, because Severance had like all her stuff like on her back, which is covered by her cloak.
Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah.
I hand her the Sandhawk.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Do you guys do anything before we move to the others?
Nope.
Also, I'm assuming this was a loot that was meant for Claire. I'm assuming.
Yes, definitely, but it's totally fine.
No, I'm gonna give it to Claire. Don't worry, whenever I see her, 'cause I don't see Severance using this.
Okay.
So technically, that's gonna be Claire's.
Okay. Because her gun's like 1d10 damage right now, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We cut away from the scene. We don't need to be there anymore. Don't worry about it. We find ourselves back outside. Give me one moment. Claire and Floss, both of you guys are well rested. You guys should be at max health, and most of your resources, like MP, that kind of thing, should be back. Claire, all of your grit points are going to be refilled as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Okay, so define a tuning in Reliance.
We don't
For me.
really use attuning rules most of the time, but I think
I mean, it's in the
for-
spell block
yes,
or in the item block.
for
So
incredibly rare legendary items, like I know you weren't really there for not Crystal Isle, Deliverance, Cass. But do you...
Gary literally has a thing that he attuned to.
Yes, yeah. The Sicilian Gauntlet, right? There are
The
items
Sicilian Gauntlet,
that like
yes.
have insane like story weight if you use them. And I think those legendary magic items you have to like sit down with and like over the course
like-
of maybe like a whole night. Or even sometimes like it takes several days. You kind of like I wouldn't say become one with, but like this becomes something
More
that is
so-
attached to you.
More so, my question was like, obviously, I need to do like a whole day's worth of attuning to it. Does carrying it around on carrying it around on my person doesn't count? But like I can't read it while I'm doing so I would have to use downtime because I've only got an
Yes.
hour in on that. Okay, so I'm not like I'm not doing it actively right now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Okay, that's my main question. Can I see where Claire's at from here? Up
Yeah,
on
you
this tree.
guys are like relatively together, I'd imagine. Like just by that tree, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna hop down from that tree. Claire? What are you doing right now? No, I don't say that in character.
I'm also kind of just like waking up.
Okay. It's been about an hour. We should probably head into there and see what they're up to.
Okay. I nod.
Okay.
We go into the sewer?
And we go into the evil sewer.
Well, yes, the evil fucked up sewer.
The evil fucked up sewer. Evie, can you get the fuck off my keyboard?
You guys too begin to follow that trail of blood, and after traveling for a little bit, do you guys say anything to each other while you're traveling here? By the way,
Unless Severance says anything to, or not Severance. What the fuck? Unless Claire says anything to Floss, then no, she's not really She considers Claire, Severance, and Tar to be acquaintances and nothing more, really, at this current point in time.
Claire, do you say anything?
No, I don't say anything. I'm
Heading.
kind of just like.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
No, you're good. You can go ahead.
Okay. Claire, obviously, Valhaven is always permeated by this fog, this rain, this cloud cover. It's kind of part of its identity. But even then, the sun still finds a way to, like, tinge your skin a bit, you know? I don't think Valhaven has enough sun to kill you outright like most other places, but this is a place where you're safer, I guess, but the sun still hurts. It's almost like if you like put your hand near a heat source, like a stove, but not close enough to be burnt, but you can clearly feel that it's way too warm to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And going here into the sewer, like that constant warmth is gone from you. And I think there's a bit of relief there. You guys come across the same scene that I described earlier. Do you need me to describe it to you guys again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you travel further and further into the murky depths of this place, a dim light can be seen in the distance. Coming closer, the encompassing slate around you expands into almost a large antechamber of sorts, with vaulted ceilings. This room is large in diameter, circular, and has 3 forks that seem to come out of it, but this isn't the most notable part of this large antechamber, as it seems some kind of ramshackle civilization has made its place its home, including a sign off to the right that says its name, Ramshackle. Where this area would originally be a circular room with swamp water at its middle, it seems makeshift wooden platforms, pipes, stairs, and bridges hold together crumbling wooden homes and small abandoned shops on stilts, this settlement seemingly going upwards more than outwards. This small town of sorts seems to continue forward, down one of the routes ahead of you as well, with crisscrossing wooden and pipework bridges lining the way. The mood here is quiet, like the rest of the sewer you've trampled through. There are a few buildings of note, some shops that seem long forgotten, a large building near the top of this chamber marked with the words Town Hall. Next to it, a small wooden building labeled Post Office. At the centermost point, there's a small shack made of scrap with the words Water Purification Center etched in paint on its side. You can go, like, obviously, there's things to do here in Ramshackle. There is a path to the right where it seems like that blood trail is going. There's a path down the middle that seems to be more of this town, Ramshackle, that also goes forward into more of the sewer. And then there is a path left that kind of just goes more into the sewer as well. What do you guys do?
Do any of these places seem like that Tar and Severance had been there?
Can you roll a quick perception check?
Don't mind if I do. I love that perception as one of my non-combat advantages. Oh, and that rolled off. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Obviously, this place is run down. That's kind of its whole thing, but you do notice off to the right a home that has had its door kicked to splinters. That could just be part of this town, you know? This place is run down. But there is a chance, maybe, with a 20, that Tar and Severance caused that.
And just for reference, the blood trail goes nowhere near this area, right?
It goes, like, past it. Like, I think maybe a lot of these homes
Oh.
are, like, the 4 corners of this circle area, and this is, like, nestled to, like, the rightmost area, where the blood trail, like, kind of goes past it. Like,
Right,
it's
okay.
along the trail, if that makes sense.
I'd like to go in, or, like, I'd like to walk up to that house and, like, go look in, if that's fine.
Looking inside, you see a makeshift home, a small kitchen, a, like, living area with a beaten-up radio, and there's nobody in here.
Do you think I'd be able to see where, like would I be able to sleuth where, if anyone, people in here might have gone? If not, that's fine.
You can roll an investigation if you'd like.
Okay. Do I even have anything in there? Let me see. Investigation. It's a flat 20, so let's see. 9.
With a 9, there's nothing you can surmise. While Floss is looking at this, Claire, what are you doing?
And you said the blood trail was kind of leading into this house or like
No,
next to
past
it's
it?
like in the water running past this area.
Oh, okay. I'm also gonna go inside that same house. Can I hear anything from inside the house?
Can you roll an investigation check for me?
Yeah. I got a 19.
With a 19, Claire, you're looking around. I think both you and Floss are investigating. There's a little area upstairs. You poke around, and there's not much. This is a makeshift home. But I think on a 19, you're like about to walk out when you can see across the way at a house like directly across from this one, there's a small figure, maybe about 4 foot in height, with a cloak, peering over the wall, like this the exterior wall of a home, watching you from afar.
Floss doesn't notice this, no?
You can roll another investigation check if you'd like, Floss, but my initial thought was you missed it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, and I wouldn't want to roll for
Okay.
that. That's fine.
But yeah, Claire, you see like a 4 foot tall figure in a cloak watching,
Okay.
and it doesn't seem like it knows that you've seen it yet.
But I have seen it.
Yes, yeah. Again, it's in a
Okay,
cloak though, so it's hard to make out its details.
Right. Could I get to it fast enough where it couldn't get away from me?
Roll nimbleness.
Where is
Okay.
Claire relative to me right now?
I think Claire's in the doorway. I think Claire was about to leave when she saw this.
Okay, so if Claire starts sprinting,
Yeah,
like,
you'll notice.
fast, I'll notice. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 24.
So Claire immediately just books it, like splashing through some of the water, jumping over one of these pipe bridges. This figure like tries to step back to run away. But Claire, with her vampiric speed, I think maybe there's even like a little bit of vampire magic there that makes you faster than you're meant to be. And you're almost immediately right in this thing's face. Floss, you just see Claire almost like, dare I say, not teleport, but it's weird.
Like instant transmission.
Yes. Like Claire is over, and you see this figure that Claire's looking at now, I think, too. Claire, now closer, you see this figure like tries to back up and run away from you, but you're obviously right next to it if you want to do anything.
Can I like grab it by the collar and kind of just like hold him up closer to me?
You grab this figure by the collar of their cloak, and you kind of like pull them up a bit, and you see their hood drops. In front of you is this 4 foot something rattling child, a ratful. And they look at you with their eyes wide and beady, afraid, their breath shallow.
I didn't know we had rat people in.
The child? Oh,
Hold on. Would this happen to be the one that we terrified earlier?
No, actually, and I'm going to say that even
I
from
didn't
like
do
a
anything.
narrator's perspective,
oh.
you notice like
Okay.
a braid in this kid's hair. This is definitely like a little girl.
Oh, God. I kind of noticed that it's a child, and I just gently put her down back on the ground, and then I kind of take a couple steps back.
The kid looks at you and like slowly steps back, but then takes a second look at you and tilts her head and says, "You're not gonna kidnap me?"
No, sorry. Have you seen any other what would be good suspicious looking people come by here?
Rat people, maybe.
Yeah,
The
non-rat
kid
people.
kind of gives like a half smile and says, "All the time, but Mom doesn't need to know that I snuck out." Loss, I think at this point you're over here if you'd like to be.
I think I made my way over there.
Oh, yeah.
After the instant transmission?
Yeah. Floss, you walk up, and you also too see this 4 foot something rattling little girl. Yeah, there's lots of people who come through here all the time. I'm sure Mom and Dad would know more about it. And the kid grabs your hand, Claire, and begins to lead you somewhere.
I follow.
Okay.
You two are led, not very far, admittedly, to another of these like ramshackle, being the town's name, ramshackle, shacks. And it's like this beaten up home of wood and scrap, and like trash. I think there's like a pigeon and a rat sharing like some food together on their front porch. And you can see, kind of the kid grabbing your hand, like goes walking up the porch and says, Mom, I found nice people. The door wildly swings open.
Nice.
You see a fully grown rat woman and a fully grown rat man standing there. They're both wearing like these, I almost want to call them ponchos. They're very
You
like
could just say, like,
poorly
cloaks.
designed clothing, that like are full of tears and like knitwork. And they look very concerned as two strangers are traveling with their child.
I think I'm gonna step in for Claire here if she doesn't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Your I'm assuming your kid was just running around here. We were looking for two passerbys. They're not rats. One of them's really big. I don't know if you've seen them. I don't know if they caused that over there. And I like rubberneck and look at the splintered front door.
The mom speaks to you and says, well, I really wouldn't be surprised. There's all sorts of scary individuals coming through ever since they showed up. Why don't you two come inside? I don't want you just stuck out here. We can talk about this, right? If you're looking for somebody.
Yeah, sure. I guess Floss enters. I mean, she's been in worse places.
You guys head inside this also makeshift home. That seems kind of nicer in quality compared to the one that was smashed in. There's like a sofa here. There's like a tea kettle that's running on like a working stove. I think the dad like pours some tea for himself. And you guys sit down like in their living room. There's like a painting on the wall that's like half covered in shit. That's like sideways. And they all sit down, and the dad says to the little girl, "You need to go upstairs, honey." And she goes upstairs to her room. So you're looking for somebody in specific?
Yeah. One of them's a girl about, I'd say, a bit shorter, like about, how tall is that, friends?
She is. Let me double check. She's
Like
5'9".
Yeah.
5'9". Okay. Floss like pulls out like her hand or whatever. She's like about this tall. There's another one. He's like 8 foot. He's like a bugbear guy. They came through here about 15 minutes ago.
Well, we get people coming through here a lot, but assuming you're here looking for somebody and you don't know what's going on, I guess you're not with them, right? With the thing, that is.
Oh, with the what?
The thing?
I don't follow.
Thing?
Yeah, no, a couple years back, there was this group that showed up. They would pass through our space from time to time, and they introduced themselves as the Fang. They didn't really talk too much, and we didn't think much of it, just another group of stragglers like us, turned away from the city. And sometimes, at a certain point, we saw them hauling people in blindfolds, kidnapping them. Our old leader, Sarah, tried to stop them for a while, started throwing fists, and they didn't really like that all that much. Eventually, there was this guy who showed up in green robes, and from the stories, it sounds like he had a mask on or something. And I guess he told Sarah that we could either join them or stay out of their way. And of course, Sarah, being who she was, stood up to the guy, and you see like her eyes kind of go wide, and her husband picks up where she leaves off. It was like he drained the life right out of her. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, so we stopped messing with them, stayed out of their way. Eventually, they started. Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
This Fang guy leader. Anything notable about him, specific in appearance? That is.
The wife kind of looks expectantly to her husband, and he says, "Well, you know, I was there that day. Yeah, no, he had these green robes on and this weird iron mask on his face. I couldn't really make out who he was specifically, you know, kind of his clothing and all.
Hmm.
But yeah, they over the past couple years, they came through, and sometimes they take our food or our water, sometimes our people. There's not much we can do about it. I mean, against somebody like that.
Right.
You
I
see.
think-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No,
first,
please go
actually.
ahead. I want you to interrupt.
Well, no, I was gonna interrupt to leave, but I
Okay.
wanted.
You see, as she says that, the husband's eyes kind of get furrowed, and he says, "We had someone who could have helped her, but he was too much of a bitch to do it anyway. Ran away like a coward." And the wife looks at him sternly when he says this and says, "Oh, you leave that alone." And he kind of like rolls his eyes.
Could you elaborate on that? Floss is much more interested now.
She kind of crosses her arms and rolls her eyes as well and says, "Oh, we used to have this guy, this sage. He used to scare off bandits and soldiers who came down here, but he wouldn't fight the Fang. Not that masked guy. Said we wouldn't stand a chance the second he saw what happened to Sarah. Turned tail and ran. Still lives down here somewhere from what I understand. I'm scared for the world our little Teresa has to grow up in. If she's not safe up there, and not safe down here, what does she have, you know?"
Do you have a current leader of sorts?
No, not since Sarah got ganked.
Were you trying to say something, Claire?
Oh no, I was just repeating what he said.
Floss is gonna sit up from the table. Well, thank you for your time. I guess it's not exactly my prerogative, but the people that we're looking for, I guess have some personal business with this Fang guy, considering they kidnapped one of their friends and such. She like dusts off her clothes or whatever. So maybe that'll turn out well. Maybe they'll or we'll rather get rid of that guy. But who knows? She's gonna ruffle through her bag and pull out, what is it? 1 gold coin is 8 green ember. So 5 gold coins. I put 5 GP on the table. Hopefully that'll help with your I look around living situation.
They look at you very thankfully, and the wife says, "If you're headed for the Fang, their little spot is due east of here, but it's not a cakewalk. They've got traps and scouts set up all along the route. Even if you make it in, I hear the place is practically a fortress. You better be careful. You know, most of the families who are here are either gone, sick, or staying and hiding to stay away from the Fang. And to be honest with you, I don't think we've got that much time left. I doubt Valhaven would accept my family if we tried going upstairs. So, here's hoping."
I mean, considering what's going on up there with all the walking undead shit, I'm sure they've set their bar pretty low. But not to say that like you're a low bar. That's not what I meant.
She gives you a smile and says, "I know what you mean."
Boss is gonna gesture to Claire to head out with her.
Oh yeah. Claire, do you do anything before you leave?
I just kind of smile like
Is-
warmly to everybody there, and then leave. Following.
Is
Floss.
there any functioning shop here, like at all?
No. There are shops that are run down if you want to loot them, though.
I mean, if they have anything important, I guess I can look. Yeah.
Okay, so there are a handful of shops you can take a look at. There is a clothing shop, a bait and tackle shop, a general store, and a single restaurant called the Flush Mob.
Okay. First, the general store.
Okay. Exploring through the general store, you find a cash register with. Hold on. 11 green ember.
I offer it declared. I don't need it.
I guess I take it.
Okay. You also find 5 days worth of food rations.
Oh.
I think I'll just leave that for the people here. Is there no? Okay. Would the bait? Would you assume the bait and tackle shop to maybe have crossbow bolts?
No.
Maybe.
No.
No.
Okay. It's fishing rods.
Like I know, like a hunting shop is more my idea.
There's no.
but
They don't hunt
It's
down
bait
here.
and tackle. Okay. Okay. And then I guess the clothing store because I've got nothing better to do.
Yeah. In the clothing store, you find a bunch of like really poorly tailored clothing items. Some of them like inner working trash into the fashion. You do see in the cash register here 22 green ember.
Again, I don't need it.
How much is 22 green ember in gold? Or what's the?
It's
Green
the
ember is the
conversion
main
rate is
currency.
yeah, the green ember's main currency, but it's 8 green ember to 1 gold coin, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'm fairly certain that's correct. That might be like really, really wrong. Let me look really quick just to make sure I'm right.
So I got 12 earlier. Plus...
Yeah, it's 1 gold coin to 8 green ember.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Do you guys leave from here?
Unless Claire
Yeah.
wants to do something. Okay.
No, I don't want anything.
We follow the trail of blood. That's the best idea we've got
Okay.
of where we're going.
Holy shit! You know that puzzle that we just fucking did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really fun because problem solving skills.
And I think, just for sake of having everyone together, after this puzzle, you guys will all meet up. If that's
Okay.
If that jives with everyone at the table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
chill.
fine.
Yeah, you see before you this sewer pathway with strange growing fungus all over the place.
Let me see what you go ahead, Claire. Do whatever you want. I'm looking at my spells right now.
Would you say the spores like detect by like how close you are to them or like how big the object is next to it?
You can roll a common sense for me, Claire.
Oh god. Okay. I got a 14.
With a 14, I think it is safe to assume that they operate in some kind of proximity. Their spores can only travel so far.
Okay. So let's see here.
Severance, do you mind stepping
Severance
back?
isn't here.
Oh. Not Severance. Fuck! I keep getting Severance and.
It's like, what the fuck I
Claire.
do? Be all the other way
Yeah.
across. Okay.
Sorry.
No,
I
it's
just
fine.
I hear Severance's name a lot more. Claire, do you mind backing up just a little bit? I'm about to do something.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll back up.
I hate to interrupt, but the second that Floss starts speaking, all of these mushrooms start reacting. You guys are out of its radius, but as your voices echo throughout, you can see these spores lighting up the hallways, releasing noxious fumes into the air.
Okay. So Floss has an idea. How long is a round?
Oh god, I don't. A round is like 10 seconds.
Full
I think.
round is 6 seconds, unless you
Yeah.
guys changed it in
We
Reliance.
changed it forever
Okay,
ago, but then like we changed it back.
And would you say like how far would you say I can move in time? Like my movement
Your
speed
movement,
or
your movement speed,
Your
yeah.
movement, yeah.
okay. Well, this is precarious. I wish I was playing Gary right now.
God, I wish you were playing Gary right now.
I wish I was playing fucking Gary right now, dude.
Who up
Well, this kinda
Garying their
blows.
shit right now?
Don't ever say that to me ever again.
I guess the same rule would apply with me, huh? Like, if I wanted to do something, it would only be able to be for how much I can move.
Yes.
Yeah, I really don't have any other. I don't have a lot of utility options. I guess I could spend. Hold on.
Like,
Yeah, Claire does have bats. Solid point.
yeah, because that's what I was
got-
thinking. It's like, if
thing.
I turn into a swarm of bats and try to get past, can I get through this whole thing, or is it only 40 feet
I think
or whatever?
your bats last long enough where you can just fly through here, I'd imagine. I think. Because it's just like a thing. You turn
my
into
God.
bats and you can like turn, not be them whenever you want. You're a fucking vampire. Like,
So can I do that?
yeah.
But I guess I can't just carry Floss with me, huh? That would be
Oh wait, I have
foul.
an idea. I have an idea. Okay, so you can use the dash action to double your movement speed. Yeah.
No, I don't think we have the dash action in this game, unfortunately.
Wasn't that like something that we've done multiple times
Is it?
in Evoken? I'm
Did
pretty
you
sure we
already
did
have
it.
Okay, then yes,
Um,
we do have dash. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I know how much y'all hate it whenever I change a rule because I don't remember.
No, that's fine.
Real.
25.
What is this stuff that's covered in the dark? Can we see that yet?
Where? Like over here?
Yeah.
You'll have to. I guess y'all probably should have saw that when Severance is over there.
Oh, W.
Oh.
Thanks, Austin.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Can I get to this to
Sorry,
the swarm of
one second.
bats, and then I'm gonna go to this chest that's in here.
Oh yeah. So Floss, you see in front of you, like kind of like this twist of dark, smoke that like swirls together, and Claire turns into a little swarm of bats and just goes flying past, zooming past all of these guys.
Okay.
Yes, you make it to the chest and you open it, and I will
Oh my
send you the
God.
loot, Claire. I don't know how helpful this is going to be for you. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll want it.
Maybe I could do a trade.
Cass, you'll recognize this.
Oh, it's the Finch word. Doesn't Gary have this?
Interesting.
Oh.
That's
don't
an
really need this.
interesting as fuck item.
I believe Gary has it, and I
Yeah,
think
Gary.
one of the glass party members has it as well.
I don't think. Maybe Zeph, maybe Cassius. I'm not sure.
I think it was either Zeph or Liam. I know one of them does.
Well, it's definitely not Liam, so that means it's Zeph. Okay, I'm gonna try and get as close as possible to these things before I can so I can move here, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm being sneaky about it. I guess I should preface.
Sure.
I'm not just.
Sure.
This is fine.
Yeah, that's great. Doing pretty wonderful so far. Flying colors,
is
dare I say.
This is fine.
Yep.
And assuming I'm hugging the wall, I can occupy this space. Yeah.
Yeah. Doing pretty solid. I don't see any issues so far. Really just acing this whole thing.
Diagonal movement is legal. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we called them jumps when Tar did it.
Right. Calculating. I can be here, yeah.
Yeah.
And then bow, bow. Up. And then through here.
Doing
Let me
wonderful.
see where. See, now that's the part where I'm gonna have to do the funny thing. Diagonal here. And then down, left. Actually, no, I can diagonal. I don't even have to
roll a lean saving throw.
from this diagonal to this diagonal.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, yeah, no, I just noticed that. Fuck. I was gonna. Okay. I guess let me roll a lean saving. 18?
That's enough. I think you only take half damage.
How much is damage?
Take 2 whole points of damage there, Floss.
Okay. And do I have that or no?
That's already halved.
Okay. Okay. I'm allowed to walk through the rest of these spaces without triggering it again, yeah?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so just to get out of its way.
It's already been triggered once.
They're up there.
And Claire,
so
you're
I
free to
can
move as you
go-
want, too, by the way.
I'm gonna also just again turn into another swarm of
Yeah.
bats and then just go through here.
I think, Floss, you see Claire just goes
La,
flying
la,
past
la,
you.
la.
Yeah.
That's fucking
And
awesome.
then
I
I'm
love
just
that.
gonna keep
Diagonal
going until I see the finish.
Oh, yeah.
Or where I see everybody else, I guess.
They aren't here yet, by the way. You guys will meet in the next area.
Oh, okay.
And then do. This is fine. This is fine. I can hug this wall right here. Okay. Right here.
Yeah.
I am going to cast the spell Shield on myself.
Shield is a
do I-
reaction when somebody attacks you, and it adds to your CB.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm looking at it now. You're right. Second of all, I don't know how you just knew that off rip.
Because it was part of Brim's whole thing when I was running her. I got
I see.
way into
Okay.
the mechanics of that character.
Would you say that taking a save for damage counts as an attack and that I can react to it?
Sure, but it's not going to do anything for you because it's a saving throw, and it's not directly attacking your CB.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Solid play, though. Very smart. Very clever.
I was just gonna bazooka through it and just shield myself and just start running and just blow everything up. That's what I was planning on doing, but I didn't have enough movement speed for it. But then I also realized that it's literally pointless because it's a saving throw.
Very cool idea, though, Cass. I like it. I like your enthusiasm.
Floss does not have any tools yet. I can't do anything with her. She is crossbow and that's about it. I guess I'll just be a fuck my stupid Chungus life.
But you have 2 legendary items, so it's really,
Yeah,
at the end of the
it's
day-
fine, it's fine. And I haven't done my Novus powers yet, so I mean,
Yeah, it'll be chill.
okay. I don't actually think I can get past that one.
You can jump.
I don't think I'm allowed to occupy that space. I can jump.
You can
Ooh,
target that.
I
think.
can occupy
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
space.
you're hugging
I
the
did.
wall.
That's where I jumped.
Yep.
I'm really up against this corner here.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Minimal damage to spare.
Whoa.
This
Or
next
taken, rather.
area, this next puzzle, I'm very iffy about. If you guys thought this one was confusing at all, the next one
I
confuses
was
me.
buried.
Oh god.
So before we get there, I think you guys are heading through the sewers, and you all come across each other, like in a very narrow hall, where like all junctions kind of meet up. You guys see Claire, Floss. You see Severance and Tara's silhouette in the distance.
I think I I guess pick up my pace and catch up with them.
Oh yeah, Severance, Tar, from behind you, Floss and Claire approach.
Yeah,
I think
I'm gonna walk up to Floss and hand Floss the glasses. Because I
Oh,
don't need.
whoa! What are these? Whoa!
Do you need to see the
Let me.
card, Cass?
Yes, please.
Actually really like
think-
this item.
originally when I hear that coming up, Severance holds out her weapon to be prepared to fight, but she lowers it when she sees them. And I give Claire I give Claire the gun. I
Yeah,
give
and
Claire
I'll
the
resend that
gun.
item card as well for you, Claire.
Okay. Now that we're all kind of together, I also hand the item that I got to Floss, the Finch Ward.
Oh yeah, I'll just send all of these.
W.
Oh,
Floss
Oh,
has
wow.
all the items.
I have, except for the gun. I don't have the gun.
I'll be taking that. Thank you.
All the world's guns are mine to keep.
Oh, the guns.
Guns.
Like gun agent, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shut up! No way. Gun agent is so real.
I'm glad that I have 2 characters with the Finch ward.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to cast Eye Bite.
You love I bite.
It's mid, but it's okay.
Do you guys say anything to each other as you're exchanging these items?
Yes. I would like to pipe up. Do you guys know anything about this Fang group? Did you learn anything about that? Or
Severance shakes her head no.
Severance. I have to ask player to DM, DM to player. Are you withholding your information about the Fang from the party?
Am I?
Because
I mean, we didn't really
hold on.
learn a lot.
In McNamara's journal,
Oh,
Severance,
Oh,
you read about his encounter with them.
Me going back to
Forgot.
read it. Me going back to read it. Am I holding back? Sorry. Okay. I think Severance she kind of looks up in thought for a second before it seems like she does remember something, and she makes eye contact with Floss again. Well, I remember in McNamara's diary that he had written that he sought them out, but they eventually came to him and led him down here as well to meet with a man with green robes and an iron mask.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Some of the rat people. Is that offensive? Is there a
Yes.
name for that for their race?
Rat
There's
folk.
They're called rat folk.
Rat
Yes.
folk. Rat folk.
Also,
okay, apologies.
I don't want to feed Severance anything to say, but I think it's important just for you to remember, Severance, that this guy in the robes, whoever he was, the Fang, they were the ones who gave him the Book of Undeath.
Right.
I just want to make sure that you know that.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think she. I think I don't know. Probably what she said has been enough.
Wait,
right now.
wait. Okay, so this is meta knowledge, but I'm asking you as a player, not as a character, Austin. So the Fang gave the McNamara guy the Book of Undeath, which is the reason that all the zombies were up there.
Yes, and Severance has the journal entry. I actually had resent it in the chat after pros, cons, and comments because I wanted to make
McNamara
sure...
is that twink that we drowned, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes,
but I
he is.
wanted to make
Damn.
sure that everybody saw the journal just for meta knowledge because it was very important. I'm actually going to go ahead and
Skeevers.
send that journal entry in here for you all to see as well, since we are all here now.
Yeah. McNamara. Oh, he's not a twink. He's like, I mistook him. I apologies. He doesn't look like a twink.
He's a
at all.
DILF,
I don't
if
know.
anything. He's an older guy.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah, he
Yeah, that guy.
is.
That's not a twink.
He did.
Twink obliteration.
That's
Anyways,
weird.
We should change the background to blue
twink.
because he's still underwater.
That's fucked
Oh
up.
my god.
That's fucked up.
That's evil. Okay. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
So yes, Severance brings up that McNamara had met with them, right? And there was a guy in a green robe, in a metal mask.
Okay, yeah. So I guess what the Fang do is I guess they're slave traders or something like that, according to the rat folk. They bring people in, they steal, they pillage, which is only what I can assume happened to Tar's disciples. Yeah, that's what they are to you. Floss wasn't
To my
keeping up.
students.
They took
Your
everyone
students.
in the Valhaven Society.
Oh yeah, them too. Yeah, I guess that slipped my mind. But
So while it may seem that they might be using these people for maybe slave trade, it also mentioned about why they chose him was for a greater purpose and to change the world. And with use of the grimoire, the Book of Death.
I see. We should probably get moving. I just wanted to let you guys know what I learned.
Okay.
She nods.
Um,
We continue forward.
I, as a gracious and loving, humble game master, am gonna tell you now. This next puzzle might suck and be horrible, but
I think it's gonna be feet.
I
believe in you, Austin.
it's clear to me you guys like challenging and new puzzles, and it's different for me. So just if this ends up confusing or weird, I apologize and hope it's not awful for you.
I think it'll be okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Hey, I'm
As
scared
long as
for this.
things make sense, that is fine. If things
I'm-
make sense and are fair, it's fine.
The concept is there. The way it's implemented is what I'm worried about. Oh shit! It
No.
moves. Shouldn't be doing that.
Why is the ground moving?
Okay, so
Quick!
snap here. You guys continue forward, and eventually the sewer narrows into like a small entryway. The doors open, you guys head through. You find before you a small platform on the left with two levers. You can see on this far wall here, written on the wall in giant red text is the number 10. You can see over here another door that appears to be the exit. It is unfortunately shut.
See, but pull the lever.
Which one?
You
Which
pull
one?
the
which one?
lever on the left or on the right?
I'm right-handed IRL, so I pulled the right one.
Okay. When you pull the lever on the right, you see the water begins to go down, and the water level begins to match numbers on this side over here. As you pull the right lever, the water goes down to the number 5. Give me 1 second.
How? Okay, well, let me give you 1 second. Then I want to ask you a few questions about our surroundings so I can better understand this puzzle.
Yeah, I
At
also have some questions.
level 5,
Oh.
this is the same room. Please bear with me.
Okay, I understand. I understand what's going on here now.
Oh.
At level 5, you can see the platform where that door is, where you could actually stand. You can see some sort of mechanism down here as well at this level, but you can't make it out. Again, the water level is now matching 5.
Can Floss pull the other one down?
Pulling the left lever, the water raises all the way back up to 10.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately reverse that decision.
Okay. It goes back down
Yeah.
to 5.
Okay, one last thing. I'm gonna flip both levers at the same time, so it's left, up, right, down.
Oh god, don't hurt my brain. If you do them at the same time, what the fuck happens?
I imagine that
Is
the
that a question, Austin?
We can say, for your brain's sake, Austin, that if they're both activated at the same time,
There's no change.
it like
right?
makes like an error noise
okay,
and it
well,
just goes
Yes,
back.
it makes an
Well,
error
what I'm-
noise. You pull both of them at the same time. There's a loud, incorrect buzzer, and you hear gears
okay.
churning.
So currently, the right one's up, the left one's down.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that. I think it's a lever that feels pressure, and like when you move it, it immediately goes like back down. If that makes sense. Almost like,
Like a
this
rotary
is more like
This
is almost more like a crank, I guess. Like you pull it, and it automatically goes back to its resting position, and every time you use it,
So-
it does a thing.
So
Okay,
I can
wait.
pull it again and it would lower it even more.
Yes.
Oh, so it's like it's like an on off like between 5 and
Okay. So can I
Essentially.
pull it again to lower it more?
You pulled the lever on the on the right.
The right.
And it brings all the way down to 0. It's gonna be shit.
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, I was assuming that it was a 1-2 lever, not.
You can see, moving y'all all the way over here. Sorry. And you can see down here, there are also 2 more levers.
Wait, where?
Down here.
Is this like a ladder?
Yes, that's a ladder, yeah.
Okay, So what is this right here? This gray, this green.
I don't really fucking know, but there are 2
I
levers there
think
as well.
Okay,
so. I
so
think in these green areas, these are supposed to be the tunnels of water that are going through. So I think that's just what these are supposed to represent.
How high
I'm
up is this?
assuming
That is, God, how high is it? It's fucking high. Like,
Okay.
so
That's what I
that
was...
would so that okay.
like
Because
it's not
right
something
here,
you can just
this,
climb.
so let me get, because earlier you said when the water is fully up, it was 20 feet. And then when I pulled the lever once, it was 5 feet. Did you
Did I
mean
say
10?
20 feet?
I
Yes.
thought it
No,
was just 10.
no. He
No,
said
it's
10. Yeah.
it's 10.
He
Yeah.
said
It's just
20
10.
at first.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the difference between this and this is 10 feet. This is, or it's 5 feet. 5 feet. Sorry, 5 feet down. It's 5 feet down. Because if you look at the first map and then the second map, it's
Yeah.
5 feet down.
But then that means from here to here, that's 5 feet.
What?
So I pulled it.
I don't
No.
Yeah.
get what you guys are saying right now. The
Wait.
idea,
Okay.
So-
So Austin.
hold on.
Austin,
hold
you
on.
see?
So there are 10 levels of water here, okay? And
Right.
each level is 5 feet. Because
Right.
every time you... Wait, that's not right. Hold on.
Already broke the puzzle.
Oh my
This
God.
isn't my
Okay.
puzzle, so I don't have to feel bad about it.
I'm
It
just
doesn't
scared
give
that
it doesn't give specific measurements. It just has levels, okay? The highest level is level 10. When you guys use those other levers, it's safe to assume that when you raise it using the left lever, it goes up by 5. When you use the right lever, it goes down by 5. These
Okay.
5 increments are just levels, not feet. There's markings on the wall that show where these feet are, or not feet, but like the levels are. Like,
The measurement. Okay. Would you
yes.
able to guesstimate how much one like how high? Like, so this is 10 levels up. How many feet is that?
I
Like 30?
don't know, but it's to a point where you can't just climb up it. If I had to
Okay, and
guess,
I can't even
30,
climb
40
up
feet.
5 levels.
Yeah, like it is physically
So
impossible
that's
for
like
you to
20
climb
feet.
up it.
Okay, that makes sense. Go ahead, Tar.
I have an idea. I could just turn big and throw one of you guys up there.
Well, hold on. Let me. I want to give the puzzle a chance for. So this is this at the same level as this, or is this like how many
I don't.
levels under,
That is.
or is that not really important?
Hold on. That is slightly shorter than this. Like
Okay.
it would be, I think, 2 levels below.
So there's levers here. I understand that.
Yeah.
This mechanism on the wall, does
That's
it look
nothing.
like it
It's
can
nothing
be...
burger.
Oh, it's nothing burger. Okay.
Nothing burger.
Okay. Is there distinctly a right lever?
Yes, there's a right and left lever over here as well.
Can I crank it?
You said the right one?
Yeah.
Okay. The right lowers water. It doesn't do anything.
So why would I? Hold on. Let me look back at level. Never mind. I would drown.
Can none of us swim? Can we not? Is this
Yeah,
door
I was about to say,
closed?
can none of you swim?
Wait, how
I mean,
deep is the...
separate.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess Floss could swim. I guess. Well, okay. Well, hold on. Let me. I'm climbing back up here. Can I just pull the left lever twice?
Pulling the left lever twice.
Actually,
brings you
I fucked up. I
guys-
fucked up. I'm evil. I fucked up. I'm fucked up and I'm evil. I mean once.
Pulling it once, that brings you to level 5. Level 5 is this.
Yeah. So from the water level to here, how high is that?
It's at a distance where if you swam over, you could just pull yourself over the ledge.
So. Then swimming. Weird.
You guys swim over
Oh my
here,
God.
and you see a closed door in front of you.
Does it say anything on it or anything?
You know what? To give you guys clues, I think that as decoration on the door, there are 6 circles.
Is there anything
Decoration.
more than that, or is it just
That's
six
it.
circles?
That's it.
That doesn't help.
Okay.
Do you think I could look around the room for anything circle in nature, or
No.
no?
I mean, you can look around. There's nothing.
How
Lucas
deep
is
would you
loving
say
this.
the water is?
Sorry.
I love that it is okay. Here's 2 levers. Okay, now here's 2 more levers. Okay, now
Have we
those
seen the
are
door?
also just
Have we
work with
seen
the
the
water.
door open previously?
No, it has been shut this whole time.
Okay, even when the water level is all the way down.
Yes.
Okay,
What is this door made of?
Stone.
let's not. I
You should.
want to. I want
think
to.
you should. If you want to do it, do it.
I think that we should
No.
give it a chance. I think that we should give it a chance. If we really are stumped, then we can just kill it. But like, I don't want to stab the puzzle just yet, please.
Okay.
How deep
let's
would you say the
go
water
back.
is?
I mean, it's deep, but it's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking drown deep. Like, if you want to swim under there, you can. We
Mario
don't
So
really have
being-
drowning rules
being
here.
like 9 feet tall, would I just be touching the bottom while in the water?
I think it's more than that. If
Yeah,
I
I think
had
it.
to
I
assume,
think it'd be like double your
if not,
height.
the puzzle designer had to assume. I'd like to think that every increment here is like maybe 5 feet per, so we're looking at 50 feet down, but it's
Let's see. I was thinking more like 25, 30.
it's probably fine.
Yeah.
It's a survivable distance. It's nothing unrealistic.
Okay, I'm gonna
So-
swim under and look for something then.
Yeah, you see those 2 levers.
Which
Oh
one?
my
Which
God.
one lowers the water?
The left. No.
I'm gonna.
No. The
The
right.
right
The right. The
one.
right. The right. The right. The right. The
I'm gonna
right.
pull the right lever.
Okay, so you guys are at 5 right now.
And we're going
Pulling
down to
the
0.
lowering lever, that puts you at 3.
What?
The stage changes once more.
Oh, it's a finer increment.
What?
I see how this works. Kind of.
Oh wait, I get it.
And then I'm gonna come back up for air.
Okay, so this water is flowing in here. Yes.
That has genuinely nothing to do with it. That's just there for flavor.
You're
or
saying that
whatever.
this has nothing to do with the puzzle at all.
As far as I know, as the things that were written for me, no. This is just it exists.
Okay,
in
I guess I'll kill
reality.
myself then. I thought it was
Um,
like I thought it was like I had to get the water to flow into here, and like we
No,
were lowering the
no.
level. Okay.
Question: did any of the circles on the thing react at all right now?
No. The circles aren't reacting. There's just 6 circles on the door.
What the? Okay,
Hmm.
and legitimately, from what all we've seen in this room, there are only 4 levers, and then writing on the wall, and nothing else.
Yeah. So there are.
Well, okay. Well, we
Okay.
found a new thing. We found a new thing.
Yeah,
The levers.
you have
being an increment.
levers on the left that change things by increments of 5. You have these
Yeah,
new
that-
levers that change things by increments of 2. You have 10 levels to work with. There are 6
So-
circles on the door in front of you.
So do we need
Okay,
to put
wait.
on 6?
I have an idea. So we're currently at what level?
You guys are at level 3
Three?
right now.
Okay. I'm thinking. I'm pondering.
So we can put it back up. It'll go to
3.
8. We can put it down again by 2. We could do a bunch of just back and forth.
No,
to get it
I have an idea. Okay. So
You-
would Floss like break her legs?
No,
Doing
you're
this?
fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go back up here. Let me think. I got a math. Okay, so if we're at 3, and I need shit.
Also, I hope this is still fun for you guys. I know it's janky
Yes.
as fuck.
No, you're good. I don't even think there's any way for us to reach that number.
There is.
By
You're
2 by
100%
There
right.
is- There is.
I'm trying to
it
figure
would
out.
just
I
be-
think. Okay, you guys are gonna need to help me with this. We're at level 3. I want to get to level 9, and we can go up or down by 5s and
Okay.
2s.
we need to get to 9. Why do we need to get to 9?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking level 9 is like,
So there is a way to do it.
or
We have
maybe
to
like
get
level
down
8.
to 0, right? Then we pull the
Okay.
5 once and then the 2 twice.
Yeah, but someone's gonna be under the water while doing.
I'll be under the water.
Okay, so I crank the right one
Right one lowers it. I believe that
down to 0.
brings you down to 0. Yes. That puts you guys over here.
Okay, I crank this one to go up to 5.
Okay. And 5 to bring you guys here, right?
Do I need to roll anything for the water coming in or no?
No, you're so fine.
Okay.
Okay, now we go to 7 by tar pulling. I'm just gonna make sure you're doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the levers are here.
Oh shit.
Wait. That puts you guys at 7?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we're
going
now
up
at
to
7.
7.
So 7 is. Should be this, I believe.
What?
Right?
What?
That's 3. That's
drained.
3.
3.
Yeah, we want to go up to 7. 7's not real yet. We haven't gone there.
But you guys haven't gone to 7?
No.
Nope.
No, you guys have gone to 7. Hold on.
No, we haven't.
Uh,
This is, I can tell you, this
sorry,
is
bear
0.
Bear with me. Bear with me.
Okay,
with
you're
me.
good. 10, 5.
This is 7.
3. We're at 7?
This is 7.
I thought this is 5.
This is 5. This is also 7.
So,
Okay.
okay, you could just say that there's not a noticeable difference.
There, the water level on the wall is marked at 7.
Yeah,
Like,
but like there's not like
the
nothing,
map doesn't
nothing like none
change,
of the.
but-
Yeah, okay, I understand. Okay, then I guess we go up to 9.
Yep. I'll pull it again.
Yeah. Bringing you up to 9 puts you at this stage where
And everyone's just floating now.
Yeah, Severance and Andrea, or Severance and Claire, water just kind of pours, and you guys are now swimming.
Can you guys look at the door and see if anything's different?
I
uh,
come back up
door.
for air.
Looking at the door, you see 6 circles on the door.
Yeah, like I said earlier. So why did we
Okay,
move it to 9?
Can Tar swim over to where they are?
Floss, can you? So this moves it up by 2.
Yeah, down there
Floss, can you pull the left lever?
to bring it up by 5.
No, to bring it down by 5. Because technically we're
Then
at
I'd
9.
pull the right,
right?
lever. And we're
Yeah,
at 9 right now.
now.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
pull the right lever to bring us down to 4.
Yes.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
yeah, you bring you guys down to 4. Fuck yes.
Oh!
That
Oh
puts
my
you
god, I'm so
at
stupid.
This, I believe.
I pulled the lever to take us to 6.
You guys
I pulled
go
the lever to
back
take us to 6.
6. As you hit 6, the circles on the door light up, and the door opens.
Okay.
Yay.
Hey, how
Which
far
is
is
what
the
I
water
was
level
saying
from here?
Earlier.
Huh? What?
Okay, so
What?
smart.
Cass?
How far is this water level?
You can pull yourself over. It's fine.
Okay. Dive.
Um, I'm gonna give you guys all a luck point for
Thank you,
dealing with
thank
that
you.
puzzle.
The idea totally there. Totally there.
I don't know where
execution.
you got to 9. I love you. When you said 9, I was like, where the fuck 9 come from?
I don't know.
And
I
then I was
just saw 9.
You saw 9 in your forefront.
I stole this
I was like,
puzzle
I
off of Reddit from a guy who was inspired by Ratchet and Clank, and I thought it was really fucking cool.
It is.
It is cool. It's
is.
just the execution.
I think you should kill that guy.
I think we should kill Ratchet and Clank.
Holy shit, gang. We're gonna keep on moving.
Hooray! 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 Another puzzle. Yes, please.
More. I love puzzle.
Wait, like my favorite album
my God.
by the leader of Fang. Puzzle.
I'm missing somebody. Where is Tar?
Oh,
Or-
I found
or
him.
died.
I found him.
You found him? Where is he?
Yeah.
Oh!
It's him all the way
he
out.
left.
Where the fuck did you go, bro? Oh. Hey,
He
Tar, what are you doing?
disappeared.
He left.
He
This
said,
puzzle
"See you
sucks.
later,
We're
diva."
leaving.
There's a
Did you like my funny joke about the leader of Fang, Austin?
I did. That was really funny. I can't
Let's
believe
go,
we're gonna
Pete.
see Diamondback.
What? No. Fucking
Um,
Doom.
No, I know, but like Diamondback and Doom are buddies. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I forgot.
The halls get more narrow. and you keep traveling through the sewer. Do you guys interact with each other at all, or do you just keep on trucking?
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying nothing.
I ain't
Well,
got
I'm
shit.
just gonna keep walking.
Okay. You guys are free to move as you wish.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice, nice
Wait,
Oh.
wait. Is this actually an area I'm allowed to go to? Wait, how did I do that?
loss.
Wait,
Oh.
Austin. Wait. What did I do? What did I do, Austin? Wait, I'm scared. Austin, I'm scared.
Um,
I'm scared right now.
no,
Where
okay.
the fuck am I?
You guys keep traveling forward, and I think as you bend this corner, you see a lone giant spider just kind of doing his own thing around this corner. He hasn't seemed to notice you yet.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me check.
What are you checking?
This is gonna be really, really dumb because I really got no other option for this other than, but like this is our only other option other than shooting it. I'm going to go over here. Does it seem like it
As-
is about to attack me?
As you walk there, you can see behind it its entire family.
Oh.
Okay, so
Um,
maybe this roll might be a little bit harder than I thought it might
So
be.
what were you gonna do? What was
and
it that you were gonna do?
Animal handling.
Yeah, go ahead and roll animal handling for me with disadvantage.
Okay, well my first roll is in that one.
It immediately jumps on you and gets a surprise round on you. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh my god. It gets a surprise round on all of us or just me?
Just you.
Okay, good.
I got a 13.
Oh, but my fucking initiative is 19. Sure, man, whatever. Sure, what the hell?
15. Can I please have a 15?
No.
Fuck.
No 15 for you. 0, 15. 24, 23.
I got a 23.
I got a 17.
And y'all
So
want me
am I
to
just-
do these guys individually, right?
Yes.
I know you.
Yeah.
like,
Unless there's like 8 or more. 1, 2,
Uh,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's fine. You're good.
At the least, if there is that many, you could roll maybe like 2 or 3 different ones, and then assign each one to have like.
Group
So
A, group
they're
B.
all not. Yeah. So then
But
it's still
7
not-
is fine. But if it's like 8, 9, or like more than that, or if it's like 3 skeletons, 3 ghouls, 3 goblins, then you do like the ghouls, the goblins, the skeletons, etc.
Yeah.
as groups.
But doing as like all 8 spiders all go at 9 after we all just went, I'm like, oh, not the
Yeah.
spider. That's literally 9
The
spiders
giant
for
enemy
all of us.
spider.
Oh shit.
Whoa!
Oh
Not
god,
what I
it
meant to
grows.
do.
The spider
Since he got a
engulfs.
19, he has a surprise round on you. I'm putting the 19 guy there.
Okay, well I was assuming the surprise round just means I'm stunned for a round.
No, it means he gets a free attack on you. And
Oh,
since
okay.
he rolled so high, he's gonna attack everybody.
He's just gonna attack all 3 of us in the same corner.
Oh my god.
Is he allowed to do that? Can he
Here's what
fucking do
he's
that,
gonna
DM?
do. He goes to bite you, Floss.
It makes because they don't do them in a second.
Does an 11 hit?
I'd like to cast shield as a reaction.
Absolutely. The spider tries
Do I
to
need
bite
to
at
do I need
you.
to roll
No,
for
you're
it?
fine. You just do it.
I feel like okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm using 5e spell rules from now on for Reliance because we've made it more like that. You'll only need to roll if it's a spell attack, or if they have they'll roll if they have to make a saving throw. Does that make sense?
Okay,
You should
yeah, that
never
makes
have to
sense.
roll a cast, unless it's
Okay.
like roleplay. Yeah, no, he tries to bite you, and I think you hold up a hand, and there's this green energy that appears before you, and it just kind of bonks its head against this field of energy. And that is going to be its turn. Loss, you are up.
And I immediately lost that 5 CB that I just got. So that's cool. Wow, I wish I got a new perk. Or, I mean, a skill point. I wish I got a
Perk
skill
40.
point. Yeah, perk 40. Would you say that I could, like, I could roll to succeed on casting a spell with the Book of Undeath since I'm not attuned to it, or is it just completely and utterly, like,
You
paperweight?
know what? I really like that mechanic. go ahead and roll
Because I've spent
magic.
an hour with it. I've
Sure.
spent an hour.
Yeah. Let's see if you can cast any necromancy spell at all
Okay.
as your
Yeah,
action.
yeah. So
using
I'll
the Book
roll
of
first
Undeath.
and then decide what. So I whip out the Book of Undeath.
It would be cool if we played it a bit like Wild Magic. Maybe we can write up some
Yeah.
rules for it, where it's like you go to cast with it, you roll, and that'll determine how well you do, and if you're
Yeah,
even
yeah.
able to do it. Because that's neat.
No
you know?
fucking shot.
What'd you get?
Nat 20?
On a nat 20, you are going to cast. Let's see here. What can I give
Oh,
you?
am I gonna roll above my level and everything? I was just gonna pick something. Oh, necromancy.
Okay,
but I mean,
here's
sure,
what happens, Floss.
sure, what the hell?
You hold out the Book of Undeath. All of you see this sort of red energy swirling around Floss. And there's this black beam of energy that springs from her fingers towards this spider. Go ahead and roll a spell attack for me.
Just a generic spell attack
I believe it is a d20 then plus your magic.
plus
right?
magic.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. So since it is a spell attack, because I have my magic, I have a non-combat advantage in, which is for like detecting arcana,
Yeah,
things
yeah.
like that. But that doesn't count.
It
For
doesn't
this,
count
right?
since it's non-combat.
Okay, right. Oh well, that kind of blowed. 9? No, that's wrong. 10.
10. Let me
That was a really shit roll. It was a really good roll, then a really shit roll.
Unfortunately, a 10 isn't enough. But this black beam fires out, and actually, you see the book pulls red strings into itself as you take 4 points of damage, Floss. This beam kind of like dances around the spider, but doesn't seem to affect it.
Okay, so I just did the coolest thing of all time and completely whiffed it.
It's okay. There's always.
It's fun.
next
Yeah,
time.
no, we're good. It's all right.
And I think after you cast it, it'll tell you what spell you cast, so you can see in the book like glowing black text, Ray of Enfeeblement.
Oh.
Tar, you're up.
Would I be able to walk behind it?
Yeah.
You can, yeah,
Okay.
that'd just be 5, 10.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna punch the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, roll to hit.
Does a
42.
25 hit?
Yes, a 25 hits. Roll damage.
$13 points of damage.
13. Yeah.
And then bonus action.
You wound it
Oh.
pretty heavily.
Okay. Bonus action. 28.
28 to hit? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That is 12 more points of damage.
It is dead as you squash this bug. Tarzan.
Yay! Yeah.
It is this spider's turn. It goes running up to you, Tar.
Mm-hmm.
A 23.
Yes, that hits.
Holy shit. I need you to take 15 points of damage. Yeah, you take 15 points of damage.
Cool.
Severance, you're up.
Just before I do this, so if I wanted to crush one of their heads and my hit die is a d12, realistically, would that kill them?
No.
Okay, so I'm not gonna waste my time trying to be cool if that's not gonna kill them. 5, 10.
Just crush the head with your sword. Smiles.
Yeah. I wanted to like do something cool and just crush them with my foot, but that's not gonna kill them. But I will hit this thing with my sword and then I'm gonna shoot that one.
Yeah,
So first I'm gonna hit this thing.
Roll the hit for me.
Okay. Okay. Don't mind if I do. That is a 28.
28 hits. Roll damage for me.
Okay. I wonder what did I do? Okay, 3d8. Okay, that is 13 points of damage.
Yeah, you take a good chunk out of its thorax, but it's still standing.
How much health does this fucking baby spider have? Shit.
You
The
From
finish
fully
your
grown
next one,
adult
right?
ass spider.
Oh, I thought this was the same spider as this one. I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't realize we already healed one. Me when I don't pay attention. Well, I'm just gonna shoot this one over here.
Yeah, roll the hit for me.
Okay. That is 22.
You hit. A gunshot reverberates throughout the sewers.
Oh.
What about that? Do I roll?
Yeah,
for-
roll damage, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that just like flavor?
Yeah, that
Or
was
like the
sure.
people it later
Sure.
in?
Sure, that was flavor.
I already know it's gonna be the people later in already heard that gunshot and know you're here. Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god.
Shit. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Let me reroll that. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. That'd be better. 12 points of damage.
Yeah, you maim some of its legs on its left side, but it's still standing.
I'm still standing.
I believe that brings us to Claire. What would you like to do?
Can I, like, kind of wiggle my way through here
Absolutely.
and kind of like stand right next to Severance? With my new gun, it says I can shoot 3 bullets from my barrel in
Yeah,
a single
like
turn.
when
Mhm.
you pull the trigger, it fires 3 bullets at once.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit the 3 ones, the little ones in the middle.
Like this guy, and this guy, and this guy.
Yeah. No, the one that was already damaged at the top.
Oh,
the
like this
top
guy,
one.
this guy, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, like a spray shotgun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it says each shot deals 1d10 of damage, so I need to roll.
You'll need to
For all
roll the
3?
hit first.
Okay.
But
okay.
you only roll the hit once. Like, we'll count that as 1 since they all share the same CB and everything. I won't have you roll
Okay.
multiple times.
Okay. Oh. Does a 4 hit?
Add your modifier
No.
too.
Oh, well, yeah, add your firearms modifier.
Oh, my firearms modifier? Okay.
Mhm.
Does 12 hit?
No, unfortunately, a 12 does not hit.
Oh.
These 3 bullets go banging around the room. The gunshot echoing further throughout the sewer. Claire, I believe that's your turn.
Not did it. Okay.
This spider is gonna go 5, 10, run up to Severance. Severance does a 21 hit.
Why the fuck
Damn.
is it so high?
Damn.
They're
Uh,
giant spiders.
giant
They're
spiders.
they're
So they're not.
big.
So this one in the back is even bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still.
Big mamma jamma.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, that dove fleet fucking hits.
Oh my god, Lucas, you're gonna hate me. I'm so
Austin,
sorry.
fuck off.
You take 17 points of damage. It is this guy's turn. He goes 5.
Oh
10,
no!
15, 25, 30.
It's the classic trope of the players and then the entire enemy team.
The spider goes running up to Claire. That's a nat 20, unfortunately.
Oh,
Okay.
no!
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay, no, let's pause. What are they fucking, what are their fucking modifiers and shit? What the hell?
Their modifier is a +5 to hit.
Giant enemy spiders.
A plus what?
+5 to hit on their bite attack.
Jeez.
Okay.
And this was a nat 20, like that wasn't a dirty 20.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Claire, you
So
are
they
going to take a lot of
definitely
damage
hit.
here, and I'm very sorry about it.
I'm gonna die. Okay.
That is 18 points of damage, doubled. Hold on, what's 18 times 2?
36.
36 points of damage. This spider runs up to your leg, sinks its fangs in. You see poison dripping out of your leg, and it pulls its pincers out, taking a large chunk along with you.
You said 36 points of damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm half dead. What?
It's
Okay.
Big Mama Jamma's turn.
Oh God.
Holy shit, okay.
This might be a party wipe, guys.
Don't ever refer to him as Big Mamba Jamba ever again, please. Thank you.
You got it, Cass. Who is in line of sight here?
I lied.
Oh,
Keep
how
doing that.
handy that you guys are all right here.
Oh god.
Oh God, please don't tell me you're doing what I think you're doing.
Okay, right.
Take it out.
I think it's gonna aim for Severance. Let's do this. Does an 11 hit you, Severance?
Yes.
An 11 hits you?
Yeah, my fucking CP is 10.
Okay. You
Mine's
see
10
it
too.
fires a string of webbing at you. I need you to roll a strength check.
Okay.
Wait, Tar, did you say yours is also 10?
Mine is 17.
Mine is
Okay.
10. Mine, Floss.
Why is mine the lowest? Okay. Anyways, sorry.
You might have done something.
What do you
wrong.
mean like why is yours the lowest? We're the same, I think.
I think Claire has an 8.
Claire's an 8?
Mine is a 9.
Oh. Wait, what's Sev's?
What's that brawn
Sev's
looking
is
like,
10.
Severance?
Oh.
Is an
Sorry.
8.
An 8 is not enough. You are entrapped by webbing that fires and wraps around you almost like a cocoon. You will be paralyzed for your next turn, unless you can break out on a brawn save on your next turn. It is Little Spider's turn. You guys actually see it turns around and begins to head this way.
Want to get more perfect.
You guys hear this guy's turn. 5, 10, 15. He also looks this way. Only makes it there. You guys hear some smashing, splashing of water.
Is it my turn now?
Floss, you were up.
Alright. I'm allowed to move through friendlies, yeah?
Yes.
Or I guess I can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
As you round this corner, you see something in the distance. It appears to be a figure, almost like a rat folk. In his right arm is a long quarterstaff.
I'm sure you can deal with that one. I'm gonna try and use the Book of Undeath to hit that big fucking spider.
Oh yeah, roll magic for me.
Okay, come on, please, please, I need this. Who's gonna tell him?
What'd you get?
The evil fucking number, and I'm adding up half a point to my XP.
Was it a nat 1?
Yeah.
A nat 1. Okay.
It instantly kills me and I die.
Well, I wouldn't say all that. On a nat 1.
Looks worriedly at the camera, being right next to Floss.
Just so you know, Floss is looking in like. Hold on, let me
What
unsnap this from the grid.
happens
Floss
on
is
a
like
map?
facing, or is like shooting it. Oh shit. Floss is shooting it in like this general direction.
What is this general direction? Okay, you don't hit
I-
any of your allies.
Yeah, I was just
with a
making sure that
nat
I didn't do
1,
that.
You're firing a very high level spell, so you're going to take quite a bit of damage here. You take 12 points of damage as you fire a bolt of blindness and miss the giant spider hitting a wall behind it.
Well, hold on. No. You made me roll to do the magic and to hit them separately.
Oh shit! You know what? You're right. You don't.
You can make it
cast
to where I
spell.
fail still.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You don't take damage. You just fail the spell.
I mean, you can make me
I
like
was
blow
thinking
it up
too far
by
ahead, that's my
myself.
bad.
No, you're good.
I
can roll. I can roll if you
No, it's
want.
okay. It's okay. Tar, you're up.
Okay. So, how do you guys feel about using bonus actions first?
Go for it.
Fair.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to punch the spider.
Hell yeah. Roll the hit for me.
That is a nat 20, so 32.
Fuck yes. Also, nat 20, the first damage dice is maxed out. The entire outcome is multiplied by
Hey.
2.
So I would only roll 2 dice then, right? Because I only roll
Yes.
3d6
Yeah,
right now.
and the first one's max.
Okay, well I rolled 2 6s.
You
So I
multiply
rolled
the
6, 6,
entire
6.
thing by 2.
18 times 2.
It's enough.
36.
This guy
Yeah.
is beyond dead.
And then with my action, I'm gonna run over here and rip the webs from Severance.
Absolutely. You just pull
Thank you.
the
Oh my
webbing
God.
off of Severance, and she is fine.
Let's go.
Severance like does an appreciative nod back.
I
Tar.
believe that is your whole turn.
Yes.
Severance, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this thing and shoot this thing.
Yeah, roll the hit for me.
Okay. 16.
That's enough.
Wait, 18. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is 3d8. Okay. 10 points of damage to this one.
It's dead. I think, just for you, Lucas, you just crush its head with your foot.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna shoot this thing.
Hell yeah. Roll the hit for me.
That is a nat 20.
Oh
Fuck
my
yes.
days.
Roll damage.
Then I need to add one more. Okay, so that is 9. So hold on, wait. 4d10. The first one is max, so that is 29 points, and then that times 2.
He is dead.
58 points of damage.
50. Jesus. The guy is obliterated into bug guts all over the place.
After I got that
Yummy.
fucking hit with a fucking harsh attack and a fucking webbed up, I'm probably mad as fuck.
Yeah. Claire, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit the last spider guy that's like down here.
Yeah. Roll the hit for me.
I'm just gonna hit him with all 3 shots.
Sure.
So it's the number plus my firearms, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
That's more than plenty.
W.
Roll damage
Okay.
for me.
Are you shooting with the Sandhawk again?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so
shooting with-
you'll get 3 d10, all 3 of those projectiles.
So do I roll it 3 times or do I just roll it once?
Roll 3
You
times.
roll 3
Yeah,
d10.
3 d10.
Okay. 12.
Hell yeah. It's not enough to kill it, but you do like blow off several of its legs.
Okay.
It is now the stranger's turn. He goes running forward, but he's not really looking at the spider. You guys see he makes an open palm strike on it. You see as he makes this open palm strike, half of this spider's body goes numb, and then he takes another strike with his quarterstaff. And he kills it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tar, I need you to roll perception.
perception. Hold on, let me go back to my character sheet. That is an 18.
Okay. With an 18, there's something interesting about this guy. First of all, it's clear the way he's looking. He's just kind of like staring at the ground. That this guy is blind. He's not looking at the enemies as he's fighting them. But the second thing of note is that his fighting style seems very familiar to you.
Oh shit. Alright.
He is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just approaching the giant spider, kind of almost ignoring you guys, not looking at you. He's still kind of looking at the ground. It is now the big fuck off spider's turn.
Big fuck off.
Let's see what it can do.
Oh my god.
What's the range on this? I guess it can move forward. The giant fuck off spider moves towards the rat guy, and goes to take a bite at him. That's a big ouch, for sure. He's gonna take some damage. Yeah, you see this giant spider takes a bite out of this guy's shoulder and he winces in pain. You see acid dripping from this spider's fangs as it pulls away. The guy does not look good. Sorry. Loss, you're up.
Okay. One more time. Oh, that's free movement. 0.2 movement, please. Oh my god. Hold on, sorry. I want to make sure I don't hit the rat guy. 20. Or right up against the spider.
Oh, yeah?
Making sure not to really face this guy, but I've got to try the book
Oh, yeah?
one last time.
Okay, so first roll magic to see if you're able to cast it all. That's how we're doing this.
Okay. How? I don't understand how. I don't understand how I keep rolling nat 1.
Yeah, the magic kind of fizzles out, and once again, you have those thoughts inside your head.
My
I
dice are
mean,
cursed.
Who are these people to you that you're traveling with? Why are you here? You're here to find, Nico? So they can look at a thing Atreus wanted you to look at. You have no personal connection to any of these people, to anything happening here. You're throwing your life away for people who really don't care about you. Tar, it's your turn.
So, I don't know how, but on my sheet it says I have 35 feet of movement, and I think that's wrong.
I mean, 30's the average, so.
I know sometimes Vandals get movement speed buffs, but I don't know if you have those yet.
Yep, so I'm gonna fix that right now. 30. Alright. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
As you approach next to this guy, roll another perception check for me.
That is a 14.
There's something about his stance, something so familiar, like it's almost like when you see someone who looks almost like you, but in a weird way.
Interesting. Interesting. Alright. This is the first time I'm gonna use one of these. I'm gonna use Inner Gate, level 5 pressure point. This hits, the target becomes dizzy and nauseous and cannot attack for 1d4 turns.
Hell yeah. I think you just roll an unarmed attack to see if this works, right?
Well, that's
you just do
a
it?
31.
Okay. So they become nauseous?
And cannot attack for 1d4 turns.
Hell yeah, roll that 1d4 for me.
Oh boy, hold on. I gotta grab my dice bag. Because I forgot that I had these, That is a 2.
Okay. You see video game ass stun stars appear above its head.
Does it do damage or no?
No, it just stuns them.
And then bonus attack, I'm going to punch him again.
Oh yeah.
And that is a. Oh, that's poor, but it might hit 14.
Let me double check really quick. Yes, that hits.
W. All right. That is 11 points of damage.
Hell yeah. You like, I think since this is an arm strike, you like grab one of its legs and just pull it apart, spilling like this green blood all over the place.
W.
Severance, you're up.
Okay, well, how much does it take me to get? Okay. I'm gonna go right here. And I am gonna. Can I hit and shoot this thing from right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. So first, I'm gonna hit it with my weapon. That is 14 hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then that'll be 3d8. That is 10.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna shoot that thing. That is gonna be a 22.
That hits. Roll damage for me.
Alright. So that is gonna be 4d10.
Jesus.
The ambidextrous perk is awesome, y'all. Alright, so that is 24 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
I want to do Disler flavor attack, so, like, yeah, I kill it with my gun, but I want, like, to think I hit it straight in the, like, middle of its head and slice its head in half with my cleaver.
Fuck yes. You do that, its head falls to the ground dead. Congratulations. You solved my spider puzzle.
Yay. I'll never do that again.
Holy shit. The spider, limp, head, off of its
Didn't have.
body.
Well, it's still on its body, it's just
oh,
like,
okay, I got you.
I meant it in the other way, middle.
Yeah. And you guys see this blind rat guy in front of you. He's not looking at any of you. He's actually looking at this wall over here. And he says, "Are any of you hurt?"
I think we all are in some way.
Oh, Floss isn't.
Oh.
I mean, she's a little, but
Please,
I mean, everyone's a little.
come with me to my place. I can patch you up and give you healing medicines. Sorry, my name is Rudy. And like he holds out a hand to shake yours, but he's facing entirely the wrong direction.
I immediately walk over and shake his
So they
hand.
do this.
Oh yeah. He shakes your hand and he goes, "You have a very strong grip, my friend."
So,
I learned
well,
from
he
the
wouldn't do
best.
that. He wouldn't do that.
He lets go of your grip and he says, "All right, follow me." And we cut away from the scene as he leads you guys to his home.
would we cut away from the? Oh, okay. Well, I
This
guess
is
I'm never
gonna
sure
be
what the rest
so
of that
bad.
was.
There was nothing else in that scene. Don't worry about
Oh, okay.
it. Yeah, no. He takes you guys through the sewers to like this very small, like hole in the wall hut, that has like wind chimes, and like a small porch, with like little steps. You can see outside there's like a large, like neon sign that says "Blind Sage," with like a small chalkboard that says "Advice, Tarot, Readings, Herbal Supplements, Teas." And he leads you guys in here to his cozy home. Do you guys talk to each other or say anything on the approach?
No.
Mm, Tar's just kind of thinking. He's sitting in thought on why this guy seems so familiar.
As you guys enter his home, the vibe kind of changes. This place is very well decorated for being down here. You can see like this is almost like a lounge-like atmosphere. There's all sorts of like different kinds of like trees growing out of the walls here. They almost look like cherry blossoms of some kind. You can see like a large plush sofa with like a tea table in the middle with like a very ornate tea set, and he actually starts brewing you guys some tea. There's like a fireplace mantle with all sorts of like weird trinkets on it. There's like a skeleton head with like a glass eye. You can see a large rifle that's like hanging on the mantle over the fireplace. There's like a small kitchenette area. There's like a couple paintings of like different areas around Reliance. This place, very homely. It smells of incense in here. As he brews you guys this tea, and you drink it, you feel your wounds being healed.
Are you back
How
to
much
full
it-
health?
So
How
would
much
you
Yes,
say
you
we're
guys,
back to full health?
all of your resources are filled as this tea fills you with
Okay, so that
determination and hope.
hour is useless.
Would I happen to know this tea?
Tar, what do you know about tea?
Well, just my master used to be really addicted to it.
Yeah. Can you roll a quick history check for me?
That's poo. I rolled in that one.
Roll with advantage for me.
Okay. I
Two.
rolled a 2.
A 2.
No way!
Look, Tar, obviously Rayleigh was really into tea, but I don't think you gleaned a whole lot out of it. You just know he really liked it. I don't think you ever
Okay.
really understood the intricacies of it. You just know it mattered to him. And as you guys are all sitting, and this guy is not making eye contact with any of you, he says, I have to ask, what brings a group of people like you down to a place like this?
Students.
Students?
My students. They've been taken from the Valhaven Occult Society. Is that the...
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah. They've been taken from the Valhaven Occult Society, and we followed a trail of blood down here.
I'm guessing, if I were to assume correctly, that they were taken by the Fang.
I have no clue. Potentially.
Assumedly. Floss pipes.
His brow kind of furrows a bit, and he says, going after the Fang is a dead man's game. But I can appreciate your care for your students.
Hard just gets like an anxious look on his face because time is money, is his thought right now. Or time is of the essence, and like he's just stressing.
He says, might I ask what they're students of?
I teach martial arts.
There's like a
He's trying to
wide-
collect himself.
There's a wide smile on his face. Oh, you're a fellow vandal, as they would call us, huh?
Yes.
That's great. You know, I used to train with this guy in the Scorched Republic, Makoto. And Tar, that name sounds really familiar to you, but you're not really putting your finger on it, I don't think. And I used to run with a whole bunch of guys, these other students, you know, each of them had grit in them. All of us were disabled in our own way, you know. No sight, missing limbs, that kind of thing. But we could fight like the Acheron itself, you know?
I kind of smile when he says missing limbs, because it just brings me back to Rayleigh. but I don't say anything.
He says, "How long have you been in the game?"
I started when I was about 20, and I'm 40 now. Well, I started when I was like 16, and now I'm 40, and I run my own dojo, teaching my master's arts.
Oh, that's great. You know, I must have joined up 20 years ago too. My dojo was the Infernal Blossom in the Scorched Republic. And again, that name sounds so familiar to you, but God, you're just racking your brain to figure it out. And you know, he was clean and rigid, Makoto, my sensei. One should train oneself to be like the brutal edge of a weapon, but should only use that edge in the most dire of circumstances. It's all about restraint, you know? Holding yourself back when necessary. Going out and letting loose only when the situation calls for it.
It sounds a lot like my master too, Rayleigh.
As you say that, he says, "Wait, no shit. Rayleigh?
Yeah,
Rayleigh was one of my fellow students alongside me who trained under Makoto. God, that guy had fire in him. How's he doing now?"
Car breaks down completely. He, I, uh, he's dead.
I'm sorry?
Dead.
His smile fades. There's no way. Nobody could put a guy like him down. I mean, you should see how well he fights with his one arm tied behind his back. I mean, you know, if he was your sensei. What do you mean he's dead?
He gave his life protecting me.
I'm so sorry.
Car just sits in silence.
He looks to the rest of you, trying to cut the tension in the room, and says, "Well, if he's here for his students, why are the rest of you here?"
I'm here to help find them.
That's very kind of you.
I'm a monster hunter. This is what I do.
He then looks to Claire. "And you? Just here to help find those students too?"
At first it wasn't like that, but now I want to be able to see this through. I want to help find these people.
If you don't mind my prying, what was it at first?
Just another job, I guess. Trying to scrape some money by.
Though he can't see you, he's looking directly into your eyes as you say that. And it seems like he knows something. And then he speaks to Floss. "And what brings you?"
Just helping, I guess.
He too also seems to stare through you. "Well,
Scratches back of head, pulled on collar.
if there's anything I can do to help, um, you know, I offer divination services. You can buy some of my tea if that's any help. I can read fortunes and tell the future. If you have an item that belongs to somebody, I can help, you know, track them down for you.
As soon as he says that, I pull out Camilla's staff.
Okay, well, I'll let you do that first.
He takes the staff, and you see he like clears the table in front of you guys, and he begins to pull like some sticks of incense and like sets them up and lights them. You see he holds out his hands in front of him and rolls his eyes in the back of his head.
Oh.
And he says, "A strong fighter, resilient to the core, protecting a brother. Family first. Doing what she must." His eyes roll back down and says, "She's in the Fang hideout east of here." And then you
Lol.
see his eyes roll back again. And he says, "I can see her now. It looks like they're loading her in some kind of crate." And his eyes go back down, and he holds the side of his head. It's too fuzzy.
More to go off of now. Thank you.
Stands up.
Floss, there was something you wanted, I believe?
Yeah, can I
Mhm.
pull out that amulet that Atreus gave me?
Absolutely.
Not necessarily looking for who this belongs to, more so if you know what this is at all. And
Yeah, I can take a look at it. And he tries to wink at you, but it's not working great. And he takes it and he runs his fingers across it, and his eyes go wide, and his jaw kind of drops a bit, and he says, "Do you know what this is?"
No, one of my I guess you could say employers asked me to ask the Valhaven Occult Society what it is, but they're being loaded onto a slave ship right now, so.
This is of some kind of arcane origin. Newer, not ancient, man-made. This is a catalyst used for awakening potential. I wouldn't advise cutting yourself with it. That's all I can make out.
You wouldn't advise?
No. It seems like this can awaken potential, but if the potential isn't there, it can do serious harm. Unless you're really full of yourself. And he goes to hand it back to you.
I put it back in my bag. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? Because
I will say there is a chalkboard menu here for services you can buy from this guy. Advice, see your future, divination, track someone down. You can also buy teas, herbal remedy, spiritual endowment, rat's bulwark.
what are the last two?
Yeah, I'm like, what is half of that?
I'll just here are
Okay,
the
'cause-
teas you can
Also,
buy.
I'm sorry if we might not want to do all this right now since we're trying to find two kids
No, I
that
know,
are
I
in
know.
danger.
Here's his menu of things you can buy from him.
We'll see if funny thing about that.
Oh.
I'm gonna stay silent until you guys decide that you want to go, because there's something that I want to do. But oh wait,
Does anybody want to do anything at all with this guy?
He
Yeah,
doesn't
does he have
sell
any
any equipment.
weapons?
Sorry.
Oh.
He does have
The
that
purple-
gun hanging on the wall, though, if that piques any of your interest.
Is it just a regular, normal high rifle?
No, it appears to be like a massive shotgun of some kind.
Can I take it?
Do you
But-
grab it?
Can I talk to him and negotiate him into
yeah, I was about to
selling
say
it
you're
to
not
me?
stealing
Okay,
from the
Claire,
blind rat
you
man, are you?
see the gun on the mantle. What do you say
Yeah.
to him?
Do you know that you have a gun on the wall?
Do I know that I have a gun on my wall?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I do know that I have a gun on my wall. He's smiling ear to ear.
Um.
I'll just let Claire handle this one.
Is there any way you'd be willing to sell it to me?
I won't sell it to you, but if you want to use it for your battle against the Fang, I'll let you. But you have to promise to bring it back.
Okay. And what happens if I don't bring it back?
then I think it's safe to say that I will find you and I will break your legs in a way that you will never walk again.
Okay. Can I write this down so I don't forget for later
Yeah.
to make sure to return this?
Put it in your priorities.
Okay. Yeah. I promise at some point, somehow, somewhere, I will bring this back to you.
Congratulations, Claire. You have received the Blowback Supreme temporarily on a
The
loan.
what? I'm
The
sorry.
The
Yeah,
what?
the blowback supreme is what they called Austin in high school.
You're so right.
The fuck?
Yeah. Okay.
That's such a
This was one
stupid
of the
name for a
first
gun.
magic items I made for Reliance, by the way.
Blowback supreme.
That sounds about right. Okay.
3d12?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty nuts.
The Blowback Supreme.
12 shot.
Is there any services you guys want to buy from him? I know that, he can see your future. He can track people down.
Hold on, let me.
I don't know if that's useful for any of you guys.
Okay, I feel like I'm being looked at right now.
I'm looking at everyone, honestly.
Also, I
What? I
DM'd you, I DM'd you
forgot.
something very important, Austin.
I also... Can I ask him to see my future?
Yes. You approach him. What do you say?
It says you can see the future.
Yes, if you'd like, I can take your palm and see into your future.
Severance nods and she takes her glove off and holds her hand out to him.
You see his eyes.
I will
roll.
say, I don't know if anyone else would notice, but at least him, her hands were like very, very scarred.
Yeah, he feels that when he touches your hands. He kind of makes like a concerned face, and his eyes roll to the back of his head, and he says, "A tide of crimson waits before you, both an eclipse and a battle hard fought." And he furrows his brow and tilts his head. "The fates have a plan for you, but they're unsure about the path long after." And he lets go of your hand.
She like stands there for a second before she puts her glove back on, and she just walks out the door without saying anything.
Okay. Severance leaves. Do any of the rest of you leave?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Do Severance leaves? Do the rest of you follow? Does anybody else have business with him?
What's his name again?
His name is Rudy.
Rudy.
Well, actually,
Rudy?
I'll put him
Rat.
in with faces we know. I should have done that.
Yeah, he's pretty important. I don't think
He
it's
is
considered.
pretty
sorry.
fucking important. I won't lie. Here he is. There's Rudy.
Okay, cool. No, I think I got everything that I needed from him.
So what? Just for reference, like is Severance already out the door?
Yeah, I believe Severance.
Like after their interaction, she like puts her glove back on and almost hurriedly walks out the door.
Okay, but Tar and Claire are walking out, right?
Tar hasn't
I am
left.
not.
No one else has
Oh,
left.
okay. Okay, well,
I just want to make sure Claire is leaving before we say that.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay.
but Tar isn't.
Not yet.
Okay, then I'm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the same bow that Rayleigh gives, or Rayleigh taught, and see if he knows it.
He gives you the same bow. And before you
Oh.
leave, he says, "Look, I can't see a whole lot." And he kind of gives you a lighthearted smile. "But it's clear to me that you have a good team beside you. If you intend on fighting the Thing, and if there is more of a fight ahead of you, which I would assume there is, you need to get them to work together, to get to know each other, be more than just a ragtag group. Units work best when they're like family, and I think you know that. So, break the ice. All it takes is a little nudge in the right direction. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable with them, okay?
His smile kind of drops, and he nods and walks out.
As
Oh,
you're walking out, he says, "And I owe you a spar at your dojo sometime. Come back and see me."
Will
'cause
do.
I,
And
I'm
he
still
chuckles.
I'm still in the room.
Yes, and he
Um,
turns to you, Floss.
Well, I was gonna stop Tar before he walks out
Okay,
the
yeah, you
door.
can. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I don't not care. Obviously, I do care. It's just, I guess it's not necessarily my current prerogative. I still do want to help with this whole Fang thing. But I think I should. No, I'll talk to him about it. But I think I should spend some time here with this Rudy guy. Is there a cauldron in this room at all?
Yeah, I think he has a cauldron in the corner of the room. It only fits his weird sage aesthetic that he's going for.
Yeah. Do you mind if I use that really quick?
Please, it's
Uh,
public use.
Okay. I would like to make. Hold on. Let me check the. Oh, that's a fat monkey gif. Hold on, 1 second.
I fucking love the monkey gif.
Of him eating the lettuce.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find how or like. Where's my fucking? Here it is. Cannot, for the life of me. Let me. Okay, this might take 1 second.
He's
I gotta
so
pull it up
freaking
on my
fat.
phone. Flaws. Scroll. Okay.
He might be one of those mukbang YouTubers. Now that I think about it.
The monkey.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot how much was it to make one LP potion.
Oh, dude, I don't fucking remember. We'll call it 10 green ember. That sounds right.
Can we just say 8 for the purposes of being 1
Yeah,
GP?
sure, it's 8.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
That'd
what we
be
did
fine.
last time.
I would like to make 6 LP potions and give them all to Tar to give 2 to each of the party members since
yeah.
I'm not coming with him to help. I wanted to be a little bit of use, a little bit.
Oh yeah. You hand the potions to Tar.
Hope
I
this
put them away.
helps. They're let me look. They're 1d6 plus 1d8 LP.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's because I have the class that makes potions. That is what floss is.
Potion seller.
Yeah, that is one of the perks. I actually think I have that. No, I don't have that, but I'm going to have that soon.
Tar, do you leave after Floss hands you these?
Yeah.
Okay. Floss, you're alone with Rudy, and he turns to you.
Can I look at that chalkboard again?
Yeah.
How much is the? I know it's very like vague on what advice means, quote unquote. But how much is that? Oh, 10.
10 green number, yes.
Okay. 10 green ember. 1 is gold. I'll just give him 2 gold pieces. That's like 60.
He takes it.
Do you mind if I, like, you know, Claire has to return that gun to you anyways. Do you mind if I guess, crash here with you while they're doing that?
Of course, I always have room for a strangled traveler. What?
Strangled traveler.
No.
I'm being
He
strangled.
says, I always have room for a ragged traveler at my door. Why, if you don't mind my asking, what seems to be troubling you? Why aren't you going with the rest of them?
I'd like to pull out the Book of Undeath.
He feels its presence and kind of takes like a half step back. Where did you find this?
One of the, I guess you could say, lackeys of the Fang leader guy with the green robe and the iron mask. His name was McNara, I think.
McNamara.
McNamara. McNamara, I believe. He had this book and he was commanding undead up on the surface of Valhaven. We slayed him. Slayed him. And I took this for myself. But I guess I'm just trying to figure out how to properly wield it, I suppose. I've only spent an hour attuning to it, but
Yes, if you want me to help you figure this out, I can. But playing with magic of this caliber, it can be very dangerous. Are you sure that's the path you want to take?
I mean, it's not like I've got anything to lose.
Oh, my dear girl, we all have things to lose. And with that, we pan over to the rest of the group. Wow, okay. The rest of you continue heading through the sewer. Do y'all say anything to each other as Tar catches up with the two of you?
Severance does not. But I think it might be noticeable that she has her fists like clenched and she's walking at a more speeded pace. It's not clear on her face that she's upset, but I think more in her body language she is.
Claire and Tar, you notice Severance is remaining a couple paces ahead of you and has her fists clenched.
What's wrong?
I don't like hearing that my fate is not in my own hands.
What did he say to you?
She kind of like slows down a bit. I don't know. It seems that like it's that my fate is in the hands of gods or other people.
Then we
I
defy
want-
them.
She nods at that.
I see.
I've always been told that my fate was in the fate of other people, but I want to define myself.
Take control.
But you're here now. We can focus on what's happening now and try to change that.
You're moving forward, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Guess what? You're in control.
She nods again. Her face still remains the same, but does seem from her body language that she's calmed down a bit.
I guess I signaled to both Tar and Severance that we should probably keep moving, that there's people depending on us.
You guys continue to move forward, and eventually, Torch's light begins to guide the way deeper to a point where the sewer slowly begins to turn into almost like a cave, and you see an entrance before you. And we pull back from the scene, traveling through the sewers back towards the home of Rudy. And it's in the darkness above that home where, in the shadows, a dozen green eyes blink. And we fade out.
Oh, okay.